Evening. Oh, damn.
Episode 162.
Reporting for
I did come in for the 808.
All right, man. Hope y'all playing us in y'all Lolos out there. I know.
just make sure you check your crippin' at the door. Make sure it's right when you get here, okay?
Check
That
something
being ring
in.
out in Chinatown.
Anything. What's going down, man? Another good week in the books for the boys.
It was a good one. It was a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I did, but it was a good one. I didn't
One
die.
of them. One of
Yeah,
them.
no, I'm here. I'm alive.
Yeah.
So
Y'all
must
been
have
living.
decent.
That's the update.
Fake
One up,
decent.
one down. Yeah, I got a Jamal update this week. One up, one down.
I don't think I did. It's been a week of Madden, right?
If
No.
that's
Playing
what
the
you've
shit
been
out of
on,
Madden.
I think
Talk
that
about
came out 2 days ago.
No, I thought Madden was Oh, I'm fucking tripping. Madden was a couple days. Madden was this week, right?
Yeah, fucking dope.
Okay, never mind. Then I'll lie. But well, shit, it's Thursday. Shit, 4 days of the week I've been playing this
Oh,
shit.
you
That
trash.
shit's fire. I fuck with it.
Well, we're not trash. We demure individuals, if you will.
you said Demir, like the wood.
Demure.
Demir Wood in
Trying out new
San
words.
Francisco.
I guess I don't know what the fuck that is. I know what being
John
being
Deere.
demure is.
Demiris?
Oh, okay, those woods. Okay, understood.
No, it's been
What's
cool.
good,
You said
guy?
Madden's bumping though, man. You said you falling for that EA scam again. You letting them get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we about to
I
we
seen some
about
crazy
to
pictures out of Madden, man. I seen Marvin Harrison on that stage looking nuts.
Sambo.
Could say
That shit make no
crazy.
I know he need to sue somebody. He's not in the NFLPA. I know there where he's like beefing with them over his jerseys. That had to be payback.
I'm not
That
gonna
was
lie
the
though.
fanatic shit. That's
he
why
look a
they
little
can't sell
crazy
the
in real
jerseys
life,
for
though.
sure.
He do look a little crazy in real life, but they made him look like a preacher too. Like he kind of chubby.
No,
Yeah,
the
like-
suits is terrible. On there.
Yeah,
All
the-
bad suits.
Nah,
The
suits are
suit
ass
with the
on that.
vest on. He dressed like he going to prom.
It's
Nigga got
bad.
money. He ain't dressing like that.
He looked like a Toriyama drawing in real life, though. I ain't gonna-
That's crazy. That
Yeah,
nigga
no,
about to be cold. I think he about to be nice.
You see the clips of him today? It
Yeah,
looks like 2 or 3 of-
he been
He was
routing
fucking the
shit.
Colts up. I've seen 3-4 clips. And I'm just like, hey, nobody can guard him.
he was lighting up Kenny Moore.
He lit up Kenny Moore. He hit somebody else up.
He had something running the opposite direction.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna pull that video up because he did Kenny Moore something disgusting. That
Hey,
shit
speaking of
made no
people getting
sense.
chewed up in these joint practices, or it wasn't even a joint practice. It was on the last episode of Hard Knocks. Your boy Keenan Allen ain't caught a ball yet on Jalen Johnson.
I did see that. Yeah, man.
Was it episode 2?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got him in
I haven't watched
hell.
episode 2 yet.
You leave the safety of home and it just gets kind of ugly. All right,
He
let me
turned
pull
into
it up.
Stally real quick.
He
That
was
is
like,
funny.
I don't know what happened out there. Look how he had this boy twisted up. Hold on.
Low hips. My daddy taught me this.
Why are you still going that way? Hold on, they got better angle.
He not even in the frame.
Hell nah. He's in zone. I'm
Yeah.
over here.
You going the wrong way. Then he got another one on Jalen Jones. I don't know nothing about him, but
I don't know
Don't even
about
try
him
to-
either. He getting
don't
chewed
even
up.
try to guard him. What? Don't let me catch the ball and you're 16 yards
Nah,
away. In
at the
end
end
zone.
of this place, like he was running routes on air. You're crazy.
Yeah.
He gonna make a bad throw. I know it. I'm gonna let him go.
Yeah, the Cardinals are about to be. I think the Cardinals might be a fucking problem just because of him and Kyler. Kyler's about to be doing
Lord.
some stupid little scramble drills and just throw up some bullshit. I can see it.
Hey,
already.
Remember
It
that
was
play
a little
last year
stupid
he
out.
had against the Raiders?
Kyler
Yeah, was that last year or was that 2 years ago? That
was
play
one of the
Kyler
ones
had.
where he like ran for like
he
35
ran
seconds.
for like 45 seconds. Yeah, I think they like came back and won that game too. It was annoying. It was one of those.
Dan
kind of
Orlovsky's
games.
been doing like a bunch of different top tens of different skills of quarterbacks in the NFL, and he did the best runners, and I think he had Kyler like at number like 8 or
9.
something.
Yeah, he was hella low. He had Joe Burrow like 6.
Yeah, he had Joe Burrow ahead of him, and I will say Joe Burrow is one of them dudes like when the game is like on the line and he has to scramble for something, like he be boogieing. So I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
he can move for sure.
That's just not his forte of his game.
I guess if you look at it like best runners can be like the smartest runners. Yeah, I'm sure Joe like Pat Mahomes is probably number 1 for that. Like he don't he don't be running, but when he do have to run, it's like a 20-yard gain every time.
Yeah.
But
I think
like,
he still had Lamar at one, but Pat was in the top like 4, I think.
Yeah. It's probably like him and Allen, Josh Allen at 2, if I had to guess. Yeah.
That's insane. I'm
so looking for it?
I am, but I can't find
Barbara
it.
Hill.
So we got training clips on the screen right there, and there was something going on that I did want to talk to you all about. What do y'all think of the Guardian caps?
They're better for like concussions and helmet contact.
Motherfucker, I ain't saying if you think it's a reasonable. What do you think of the appearance of it? Is it swaggy? Are you liking it? Are you putting that on your player in Madden? Would you wear one of those if you was in the game right now? Is that what you're looking at? Like,
it is not swaggy.
Yeah,
I think it's dope for practice, but for a game, that's fucking crazy. I saw that they like ruled it to where they can wear them during games this year.
Whoever the Colts just played last week, the Colts had like 8 people in them.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor was wearing them.
But
that shit
I feel like
nasty.
Blake, you know how Giancarlo Stanton, he has like the double face guards on now,
the wraparound shit.
Because you let him broke your jaw twice or however many times. Like if I'm Chris Olave and I get knocked out on the field 5 or 6 times, I'm wearing a Guardian cap and can't nobody tell me otherwise. But I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't just throw one on for the funsies.
Yeah, they're not swaggy, but I get it.
They're hella bulky.
Yeah, they do look kind of.
It looks kind of crazy,
like a Roblox helmet.
Okay, I love you. Go to bed.
Hey man, don't talk to her.
All right, what were you asking me?
Did the logos that they wore in the Colts game? Did they have, or did the Guardian caps? Did they have a logo on them? Or
Yeah,
they just
color? It looked like the helmet as much as it can look like the helmet, but the Guardian cap obviously is like so large and bulky, and then it's the fringe part, the part at the front, like where it's like you can see the helmet underneath, that just made it look really bad. But other than that, I mean, it's just like a slightly bigger helmet. I guess like it's I heard the measurements earlier this week. It's like less than an inch extra of size and like 0.8 ounces or whatever.
Yeah. I guess that's my big thing is the practice ones are just like they're the color of the helmet, or they're just like white, or they're like red or whatever. If it doesn't have a logo, I think that looks kind of ass. But I'm trying to see if I can find one of.
Oh, so they got some that are just for practice and different ones for just for the game.
Well, they don't wear the covers in practice. Is what it is. It's the same thing. But it's they don't wear, like, if you saw the Colts in game, they had the it's almost like a stocking cap pulled over.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not as bulky as the practice ones are.
Okay.
Got it. I'm trying to find one for the in game. Anyway, all right. But yeah,
they got some other shit going on now too with like alternative helmets. Have y'all seen these? Like the safer helmets?
Nuh-uh.
Yes, I have seen those. Okay, I'm looking at them for the in game. That doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. Jonathan Taylor has one.
Like when you see him face on, it just looks weird. And I think it's you just got to get used to the extra size of it and everything. And I do wonder when they wear these things in game and they wear them like outside, like if it rains and like that, does that thing just like soak up water? Like,
I'm sure they prepared for
their
it.
head's just heavy as fuck. All right,
just
I'm gonna pull this one up, Jamal, so you can see it. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, Jamal, this is Jonathan Taylor got one on in this photo. It looks like he's just wearing like a stocking or something over his helmet.
Oh fuck, that's funny.
So like
a little crazy.
It looks different for sure, but it's not as bad as like the in practice like fucking bubble boy hat they got on.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I like I might like the in practice joint a little more. But here's so they're making they had the doctor who's over like the head doctor of the NFL, I guess. Basically, he's like a head of like player safety and like medical stuff or whatever on the Pat McAfee show this week, and they were talking to him about it, and he's basically saying like they have because they greenlit players wearing them in games this year, but the goal is down the line that technology will like be incorporated into helmets and it won't be an additional thing. Yeah. And then there's also some helmets that they have players wearing this year that are basically as safe, if not safer, than wearing a Guardian cap.
Shit.
But then there's some college schools who have helmets that have like a sort of I guess it's like a hard shell on the outside that's basically like a built-in Guardian cap, so it's like all one thing too. And they had an example of it on here.
If I look up head doctor on Google right now, will I find
shit?
You're talking about?
Probably not. You got safe search on?
No.
But this is the alternative.
Okay, that does look kind of crazy.
That's pretty bad.
That looks like a helmet you wouldn't be wearing for football.
Yeah.
It's like officer.
Like he about to go on a bus.
It's where we had it though, man.
Hey, what team was it that had like the helmet car? Was it the Browns that have the big ass helmet car?
Somebody had one. I think the Packers might have had one.
Maybe it was the Packers. That kind of looks like that.
Yeah, she's kind of.
Hey, and then let me pull this up too. They're making football kind of safe now. Joe Flacco broke some cleats out that are supposed to make it harder for players to tear their like ACL.
Oh,
MCL,
yeah.
Get the fuck out. Pull
and
these
high
up.
ankle sprains.
I seen that. Like
They don't look
cleat
terrible.
things. They kind of adjust to like the.
Yeah, so
the
it says
feel,
Joe
they
Flacco
kinda
wore
move.
cleats this week that are designed to reduce the risk of ACL, MCL, and high ankle injuries made by Caddx cleats.
Can you click the one with him
Yeah.
planting his feet so we can see like the side profile or any of them? I guess
this
yeah.
one, yeah. It's not terrible,
No, these don't look bad. I figured that like Cam Newton's cleats did.
but it says that the studs on the bottom of the cleats rotate with like it's flex slightly in
Oh.
any direction to reduce the rotational force, which like with ACLs and shit, it's like you plant that leg and then it gets twisted. So now your leg will like your foot will
I'm surprised
move.
nobody's done this before.
Yeah,
I
I'm sure
wonder
it's
how-
hard to
Right.
keep traction with it.
I was gonna say, I wonder, like because the big conversation too from NFL players is always they want to play on grass surfaces, and I wonder how this does like on turf because everything seems to be like a lot better on grass. But I mean, does that mitigate the issues that turf brings? Like it seems like that's what it's designed for, right? Like it rotates.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, grass.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
Hmm.
We'll see. We'll see
Some good
when
preseason ball,
Joe
though, man.
Flacco inevitably plays for Anthony Richardson this season. I'm sure we'll have a chance to find
He's
out.
gonna get at least a game.
100%. 100%.
Shout out AR5, but it is what it is, dog. They gonna be careful about you.
Yeah, they said he put on like he's up to like 265 or something now, so he's just gonna be running around like a big ass airbag out there.
I'm so excited for that, man.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he.
You
looks
think
like.
you think you all got their number in the AFC South, Jamal?
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
All right.
I got to see him play. I got to see him be able to throw the ball better.
I hear you.
I've been seeing some clips, and that accuracy is on 69.
Do you think the AFC South is wide open?
I think it's us and the Colts. Not
Texans?
us and the Texans.
What?
My fault.
Oh, okay.
My fault. Not us and the Colts. Yeah,
They
us
got
and the
some
Texans.
dogs in Houston. No.
Hey man, Houston, they gonna have to. They done hunted now, bro. They ain't gonna be able to catch people by surprise.
Are the Titans 2 free wins?
They're not too like division games are always gonna be like tough, but I gotta see how their line is. I know their line has gotten really bad in like the last couple years. I know they drafted that guard Skoronski. I think he ended up being like halfway decent, but DeAndre Hopkins is gonna miss week 1. I think he's out 4 to 6 weeks, something like that.
That's not good.
Yeah, I seen Tariq Woolen having Calvin Ridley in hell. Y'all seen those clips?
Mm-mm.
Woo! Somebody re-edited
top 5 receiver in the league, Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, well, not anymore because he's gone.
Okay,
but
a revenge game on y'all though.
Somebody put that the Akon and Styles P song behind it. He had him locked the fuck up.
The Wario, no,
nah, not that one. But nah, like that. Yeah, it's us and the Texans.
I'm looking at your guys' division and just like without looking at like schedules or anything, that division I feel like is the opposite of wide open, or is wide open. Like any of these teams I could see, except for the Titans, winning 10 games, and even the Titans I could see giving like a cool 7.
Yeah, because I think what was it us and the Colts had the same record last year. I think.
Yeah, you guys were both 9-8, and the Texans were 10-7.
Yeah. Yep.
The Texans and the Colts had that game that came down to fucking Gardner Minshew throwing to their like 5th string wide or running back to end the season.
Oh, fucking dude! I didn't know. Has Michael Thomas signed anywhere yet?
No, he has not.
Do you guys think he's done, or you think
they are guarding Mike?
Can't pay Mike.
Can't find Mike.
It's streets are saying all kinds.
Y'all think there's like a particular reason, or?
Yes, I do. I mean, I think when you've had as many injuries as he has had, and you figure what his skill set is, which was elite, like all-time NFL, all-time for 1 year. I don't think he probably has the same separation at this point, and he wasn't like necessarily explosive over the top type of gentleman prior to this. So I don't.
But
think.
still, bro, not even to get like signed at all. Like
everybody has somebody that you probably want to try out to do what.
Yeah,
he
that's
does
true. You didn't want to develop your younger guys
versus like bringing him in and then you're trying to depend on him and then he gets hurting you. So
yeah, I just thought somebody would have signed him by now. It's kind of surprising that he's not on a roster.
I can't believe y'all are saying that someone should bring him in to run slants when you think that's all he does.
No, don't say y'all. That's your boy.
That is not true. Okay,
he's 30.
No, I'm talking about Jamal saying that. I don't think anybody's going to sign this nigga.
He's not 30.
He's 31.
He's 31.
His best year was Drew Brees, and we haven't had Drew Brees for 4 years.
Holy shit! I guess so. Damn, time flies.
He's had, let me see. He's had about 75 catches since 2020.
Yeah, shout out my dog though, man.
Yeah, he's good. It is. I mean, it is what it is. He had 1.5 years of being like the elite slant runner.
Nah, he had like a 3-4 year run probably.
I love how y'all give people love after they're done. When I was trying to bring it up during when they're cooking,
I said
and y'all
being an elite slant runner. We always said he was an elite slant runner.
All right, it's all good.
His entire life.
Hey, we signed back Mr. Go Get It though.
Oh,
Marquez Callaway, he back in black and gold, baby.
Shout out to him.
Oh, remember when Blake tried to say he was like a top 5 like deep ball threat?
Still is.
He said, Mr. Go Get It, and I
said more specific than that though.
It was something like that.
I said like top 5 ball in the air, like go up and get after it type of dude.
I was like, okay, nigga.
All makes reasonable people.
That remind when Tony used to say like Jason Vaughn had top 5 hands in the league.
Oh
man, shut the fuck up.
He didn't have top 5 hands on that team.
Yeah, there's a reason why the nigga's the 3rd, 4th receiver.
Hey, the Saints really might have Mr. Go Get It now with Rashid Shaheen or whatever.
Oh, he
runs one route.
He wear a running back number 2.
What is he wear 25 or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
He's fooling people.
He wears 25?
It's like 25 or 22.
Yeah, it might be 22. I think it might be 22.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
Did y'all see Lamar was like getting pissed at Nelson Aguilar in practice?
Oh yeah, I seen him dropping shit. Yeah. That just reminded me when that dude saved the people from a burning building, and that's how I caught him. But Nelson Aguilar would have dropped him. Didn't he get that dude like tickets to a game or some shit like that?
Yeah,
I don't know what happened actually.
Yeah. I wonder if he followed through. That is dope though, but that shit was funny. That nigga really hit down the news. Like, man, I caught him, but Nelson Aguilar would have dropped him.
This shit run deep, man.
I got you.
And was assisting people down. My man just started throwing babies out the window. Unlike Aguilar and his mishaps, I like to put that out there.
Look, you saving babies from a burning building. You're like, just in case you didn't think I was thinking about that, because it was like a Sunday night after he dropped balls. He was like, nah, we still think about that.
I know that's a wild block. That where he's at, wherever that dude is on, that block is wild.
Niggas throwing babies out the window.
That's hella pressure, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's a wild ass moment in your life. You came in ready to kick Nelson Aguilar's back in.
Oh my god. Yeah, what if you are Nelson Aguilar, you drop that baby, they killing you. Somebody gonna kill you.
I wonder how many babies. I wonder how many he caught out the window.
He said baby's pearl.
One is incredible. So anything more than that is like
you bet he dropped to your kid, but he can't.
Oh shit! He caught 3 in a row and dropped you.
Hey, you ever see somebody like a dad throw their baby hella high in the air and catch it? I'd be like, damn, can't believe you did that. And this,
no, I'm good.
Can't imagine catching a baby out a window.
That nigga was. Yeah, man. I hope he bought him some tickets, man. He got to go to the game. He definitely deserves like a signed jersey or something.
All right, let's start working through these topics. Hey, you guys have both seen I know we talked about the Olympics a little bit last week. Y'all seen your girl, Ray Gun?
Hey, she's going through it right now. She had made a plea to tell people to stop harassing the Australian Olympic Committee and all this stuff because like they're coming after her and her family.
Have you seen the rumors that came out about her?
Go ahead.
They were saying that she like was tasked with like picking who was going to go to the Olympics, but then her and her husband like just tested out themselves, and then he voted for her to move on. None of that shit ended up being true, but people are like making it seem like she like schemed her way to get there, which doesn't seem to be the case. Doesn't stop the fact that she was some shit.
I know they're going to strike this video if we do this, but we really ought to put this shit on the screen and review her work.
This tweet has been up since the 12th.
I don't think because as long as they're not monetizing it on Twitter, then I don't think the tweet will get struck.
Yeah, I think we'll be. Oh yeah, you might be right. Yeah. It has some.
I didn't watch it. I've only seen like the clips of like the.
I think we'll be able to. We don't make
better when you watch the whole thing.
We don't make any YouTube.
Rachel Raygun, 36 years old, out of Australia, also known as B Girl Raygun. Actually, I think it's Rachel Gunn is her name, but she goes by Raygun.
The audio for this is not the audio she danced to. I think it's something that somebody's making a funny of.
You don't say.
What is
okay.
Every move that she does is absolutely fucking absurd.
Again, this is exactly why EA college football is lacking, because when I go into the end zone, I want to hit all these shit.
You'll see like clips of this, like, damn, this is pretty bad, and then it's just more. And what does she do? This is, did you guys ever have like a breakdancer come to your elementary school or middle school try to teach you like how to do the backspin?
Man,
I feel like we did. Now that you say that.
Breakdancing. I didn't.
Yeah, we did that. What she just did, and look,
off the coffee grinder. That's a good one.
She kind of getting it.
Yeah, sure.
That's a Jabberwocky. Okay.
She is she's throwing a temper tantrum in the grocery store.
No, she just did the clock on the ground, but she had her hand on her chin at the same time. Come on, it's the kangaroo. Australia.
Okay.
She's really serving shit though. That's flexibility right there.
Yeah, Blake, you're never beating the allegations.
What are these ones?
It doesn't matter. That shit was some crap. Oh my goodness. She don't deserve to get all the hate she's been getting, but she deserves to get some hate.
Well, the sport's not at the 2028 Olympics, so a lot of people are blaming her for that.
I think they should. Rightfully so. I don't know what channel.
There could have been somebody worse. But she's the one who struck the chord.
I've seen the clips of the other people up there, and there wasn't very it seems like
I've seen all of them.
No.
Okay.
I've seen like just other clips, and there were people who were like bad, not that bad. She's the worst that I've seen. There were other bad people, but then it seems like there must have been people with like a first round bye, because then they were like, oh, the Red Bull people that are on the like Red Bull breakdance circuit are there.
Yes.
And then it was like, okay, this is what I would expect to see in Olympic breakdancing. So I feel like she was like, it says she's the 15th seed. So maybe like the 1 seed got like a 2-round bye.
And 2-round bye is hilarious.
It's like when Jamal's boy from the Ravens made the Pro Bowl, the quarterback.
Huntley.
No, he's so lit. He can say he's a Pro Bowl quarterback who started 5 NFL games in his entire career.
That's fire. It definitely comes during contract negotiations.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it might not. The Ravens might laugh at him if you bring that shit up. What the fuck are you
talking Ravens about? Might. Another team.
There's no other team that values his particular skill set, if you will.
When he goes to take RG3's job at ESPN, he can bring that up.
He's on the Browns, too.
Yeah, there's only a couple teams that need a specific type of quarterback as their backup. The Browns being one of them.
He might be
the
on
Falcons
the Steelers next.
Maybe when Cousins is out of there.
Yeah, once Penix is there, they're going to have a couple of those very specific.
It is funny when you got a black quarterback, you got to have a nigga backup.
You got to fill the room.
You have to. Yeah, they'll be let Michael let Kirk Cousins get hurt, and Michael Penix come in and stink it up there and be like, put Taylor Heineke out there right now. Let us see what he's got.
Hey, the Bears got to address that themselves. They don't got none in the room.
They got
what? What would you fit to say?
No, they don't got nothing behind Caleb.
They don't need to worry about having another black quarterback. They need to go get another gay quarterback in there. Need to go fill out the community board.
They got to get Jeff Garcia to coach him.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. Can Carl Nassib play some quarterback? Can he take a few snaps?
I forgot about Carl Nassib.
Yeah, I don't think they're worried about the colored boy in there. He's fair skinned enough. I think
I know John Gruden hated that dude, man.
Oh, he definitely called him some things.
He definitely called him that for it. Like, don't
the hard knocks cameras. I gotta say something.
He got 3 sacks on 3rd downs every quarter.
Hey, cut the cameras. I've got to say something to slur. It's crazy.
It's John Gruden.
If that's journalism now, if you're going to use sources and whoever that, I want to say the F word now.
Can't. We're doing journalism.
But whoever.
Hey, Hey, the way Aaron Rodgers like cocked that bitch back, ooh, I want to say the F word right now.
That is insane.
Yo, I can't believe we let him. I can't believe they let him slide with that. That's fucking crazy,
Bro.
Oh.
Privilege, bro.
Whoever that. Oh my god, I want to say it so
It's
bad.
it's only bad because the follow up, if not him, like if it could have been like a effing type of thing, like that effing journalist, but he said that fool. That doesn't make any sense. That means you were trying to call somebody a name.
Yeah, we know what you wanted to say.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers, motherfucker, dude. Oh man. All right.
Shout out the Jets, man. Y'all traded for a fucking DN who requested a trade.
He better be nice this year. They gonna be on his ass.
I'm fine with talking about sports the entire episode. I can't believe you can fumble that bad.
How do you not call somebody and talk to him before you trade?
Yeah. Traded for Hassan Reddick. Then they traded, mind you, they traded a pass rusher, or they let him walk in free agency.
They let Huff walk. He's down on the Eagles, so basically trade and they sent picks, like actual good picks, like with that.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, the Jets are fucking unserious. There are some teams that just like don't earn the privilege to be taken seriously, which is why I'm so mad that people are hyped about the Jets. I don't care what they did without Aaron Rodgers. I don't think it's gonna go well because Aaron Rodgers is ass. Yes, I'm talking about you, Jamal.
Dog, I see it, man. I bet like
on paper, yes. And then you have to realize that they are the Jets, Jets.
Oh, you think they're gonna be bad, Tyrell?
Yes.
Oh, I got them making the championship game, the AFC championship at least.
God.
My niggas Blake.
Yeah, Patty Mahomes wasn't gonna send them home.
That's just bad. No, they're the only things that are going to send them home. That's just bad decision making.
What do you think is wrong with them? Besides, do you think they're a cursed franchise?
Yes, the whole culture is. We just watched them trade for a back-to-back MVP who blew his Achilles out on like the third play.
Do you not feel like this is the pot calling the kettle black a little bit though?
Oh shit, Blake, talk to that.
Am I saying that the Chargers are going to be in the AFC Championship game this year?
I'm just saying you guys were going 13-4.
If you believe these things exist, then you probably shouldn't really care about your team the way you care about them.
I'm confused. Have you not been on this podcast with me for several years where I literally have said my team is cursed? Do you not listen when I speak, brother?
How can they be cursed if you predict 16 wins every year?
Because I'm fucking stupid.
Okay, bet.
The fuck are you talking about? What are we doing here right now?
I think they won the division, bro.
Nobody got me. No, I'm delusional, and I'm not a Jets fan. If I was a Jets fan, I'd be saying 13 wins. You niggas aren't Jets fans. I don't know why you're lying to yourselves.
Bro, because their defense is stacked.
Sure it is. It was
and they got Aaron Rodgers and Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, they got one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time coming back when literally the only problem last year was they had no quarterback.
Yeah. Why didn't they have a quarterback last year?
They had, what was the stat, Blake? They had like 9 passing touchdowns last year.
They let a 9/11 truther run onto the field carrying the flag.
Do you think they're going to not let him do that again this year?
I didn't even think of that. He is a 9/11 truther.
Turf snatched up and took that Achilles.
He's coming back off an Achilles, and he's been more unhinged than ever this last year. He's not thinking about football. Dog.
Remember he was about to come back at the end of last season?
Yes. If we're in playoff position, I'll come back and play.
Yo, remember he said he was going to get like some groundbreaking new surgery to be back in like 6 weeks?
Yes. No, he was about to come back. They was talking about it because his status changed at the end of last year. Like, it wasn't that he's completely healthy, but he wasn't on whatever list is like you absolutely cannot play anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, remember he said he's going to have some kind of new surgery?
He got the adrenochrome pumped into his Achilles.
Adrenochrome? Hell no.
And fucking healed him in 4.5 weeks, even though he's 43 years old. Absolutely not.
If he'd have came back at 4 weeks like he said, bro, he'd have ran and he'd have had to lose his leg.
It'd have been like Kevin Durant in the finals against the Raptors.
When he was doing that stupid ass dance.
No, that's not what did it. That's funny.
He's doing that stupid ass, goofy ass dance.
That dance put a lot of pressure on the Achilles, though. He was doing a lot of stretching. Yeah, no.
I blame that dance. That is why he tore his Achilles.
He didn't do that dance in the Olympics, though.
Oh, yeah, no.
I know we got a docket here, and I'm just brutally just fucking ignoring it.
I'm going to fill you guys in because we talking about the AFC East later. I'm going to put you guys both down for 13.5 wins for the fucking Jets. Niggas is drunk already. Jesus Christ.
Whatever they have, give me the over.
If that's actually the line, I might have to open up FanDuel and send a little 10 through there.
Send me the 10 that you're going to light on fire.
Nah,
All right.
I got you tomorrow. I'm about to look. Trust me, man.
Okay, let's get back on order, or just
let's just get back on order so we can knock out the pop culture. So we don't got that much. I don't know all of what this.
I got this. Okay, YSL Woody, man. If y'all ain't been paying attention, this Young Thug trial has turned into an absolute fucking circus. They switched judges. One of the prosecutors, like star witnesses, who is YSL Woody, which yes, that type of YSL. He's one of Thug's people. Has basically played the prosecution for an absolute fucking fool
for like a decade.
Yes, right? I think they've been talking to him since 2015.
They just been going up there lying, and then he's telling them, "I lied."
Yeah,
so I want to go to jail.
TP, there are literal like 18-minute highlight reels of him testifying on YouTube because he's that just like funny and just like out of pocket basically up there.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of just made himself like ineligible to be anything of value for the prosecuting side in this last week, basically. So hold on.
He seems smart as fuck. I was watching one clip that Ethan gave today, and he was like, she was like, "Why did you say that these two people did?"
I'm about to play it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, here. So basically, at this point, so what they were talking to him about back in 2015 was, I think, a shooting that happened. Someone shot up like Rich Homie Quan's like
his dad's barbershop,
or something like that, right? And they thought that was Young Thug that did it, and here he goes as the prosecutor's witness.
Because you just need two lesser acts
covered by his immunity deal.
Young, you said nothing I say can be used against me?
That's right.
Me and Threat shot up Rich Homie Quan dad at the barbershop on Bankhead. I don't know what happened with Threat and Rich Homie Quan, but I'm gonna ride with my brother.
And Threat's dead, so he can't say nothing.
Beefing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we put up and did that.
But Copeland
and he said, like, he's basically been up there saying, like, oh, I just been like under a lot of pressure. I'm basically trying to say whatever I can say, so they'll leave me alone. I don't lie to him multiple times and all this type of shit. He's like been taking pictures with the court reporter and shit like that. Like, he's being all buddy with her. Like, it's just it's a mess. Like, it's
these fucking the Atlanta court system is looking crazy right now. I've seen way too many of the people involved in this case on TikTok.
Yeah,
after work.
I think it would appear that they were basically trying to put on a performance in this RICO thing, like trying to make themselves look a type of way when they might not have had everything they appeared that they had.
Clearly, though, yeah. If this dude's your star witness, he like what he said today. He was like, they were like, "Why did you tell us that D Money and somebody else like shot up this place in 2015?" He was like, "Shit, like the cops lied to us. I was lying to y'all. Y'all can't arrest him for something they didn't do. You wouldn't have been able to prove they didn't do it because he did it." And the dude he said did it's dead. And he's like, she's like, "Well, are you only saying he did it because he's dead now?" He's like, I'm not up here to lie. I'm telling the truth now. It's just like, damn, he really finessed the fuck out of y'all, got immunity, and now he's just like, "No, I actually lied the entire time."
And y'all can't come after us for none of this shit either.
He
like,
can't do shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doug about to come home. Doug been looking in there looking fat as hell too. I don't know what the fuck they got him in that jail eating.
Just straight peanut butter.
Popeyes.
Yeah, clearly pushing more Peter than Push.
The biggest Peter pusher.
Yeah, the biggest Peter pusher. Jesus.
Yikes.
That was I still don't know what he meant. Like, I know what pushing P means, but I don't know what he meant when he said pushing Peter in prison.
Behind the wolf.
Actually, he did say he's going to go to jail and fuck somebody's dad, so I think I know exactly what he meant by pushing Peter.
I hope he didn't complete that mission.
Speaking of murders, I clicked this link that said craziest drive-by ever.
Oh, shit.
It was going to be
have me died at work.
You sick fuck.
Put that up.
I think this is staged. But...
Is that a foot?
Shorty got her foot out the window. I'm thinking like, oh, somebody about to come and like hit. Nope.
Oh, hell no.
No, my man came through with the toe lick off the moped. You think it's staged? I don't think it's staged because
I don't think that's staged either. Feet people are the real creeps of the planet, dog. I'm telling you.
You got to be plotting on that foot for half a city block in order to pull that off.
Yeah, it's definitely Florida too.
That's some crazy shit to do, bro. You just riding the bike, you see a foot out the window.
I mean, white toenails though will have you doing some shit that don't make any sense. So I don't necessarily blame him. It was just Kind of crazy.
You don't necessarily blame him, huh? Man,
I mean, I can see how he got to where he got.
That is sexual assault, Tyrell.
Definitely, she definitely got SA'd.
I think it's harassment, not assault.
Yeah,
there is a difference. Yeah. RCW. No, I'm joking.
I think if you touch somebody, it's SA. Harassment is just like,
oh, bro, this nigga know all the rules now. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Blake SVU over here.
I've been watching a lot of industry, dog. There's people getting SA'd on there.
Yeah, you getting SA'd.
Max keeps trying to put that on the front page for me to start watching. I'm like, bro, I did not feel like watching that.
You should watch it. It's a good show. I know I painted it in a bad light when I presented that scene that I presented, but I'm just saying on the whole, it's a good show. I know y'all didn't watch Succession either, but it's like the people who work for the people in Succession. It's that type of environment. It's kind of crazy. It's a good show.
Freaky ass nigga need to.
Jon Snow's in the latest season that just came out this past Sunday. Kit Harington.
I'm good. All right, Jamal, run us through your highlights from the D23 event that I know you watched every minute of.
I didn't watch it all, but like I think I sent all you guys all the trailers. We got a trailer for Thunderbolts. That is next summer. They showed Thunderbolts. We got the new Cap Brave New World trailer. That looked pretty good. I'm kind of excited for that.
Can I ask you something about Thunderbolts?
Yeah, what's up?
Who is Sentry and what is Sentry do people are excited about? Apparently,
Sentry's like Superman. He's like strong as fuck, and they showed his little belt. But I think he has like a mental disability. So I think he's like Superman, but like he got dropped as a baby. I think.
He's like a savant type of disorder?
He's like Bizarro.
What?
Yeah.
Bizarro, a crazy ass character. You really think about it.
Yeah, but they showed a new Agatha trailer. Agatha's like a couple weeks away, actually.
It's close, yeah.
Yeah. Ryan Coogler came out and talked about the Ironheart trailer. That'll be dropping next year.
Can I ask? Cool. I got another question.
Yes, sir.
It seems like maybe this is just because this is what they cover because it moves the needle. But is D23 literally just Marvel stuff, or do they talk about more live action?
It'd be some Disney shit too.
Because
they had a big Fortnite event and they previewed the absolute
the Marvel shit.
That's yeah. Oh shit, yeah, that is Marvel shit. Yeah,
aid your narrative.
I think D23 is an all Disney event, but the thing that gets talked about is the Marvel stuff. Because I'm pulling it up and they got like all these women out here dressed as like the Disney princesses. They got like all this Latin shit. It's just all we see is the Marvel shit.
Oh yeah, and then they showed Toy Story 5.
Okay, there we go. That's what
Toy Story 5. They showed Moana 2 and a Zootopia sequel. They showed a Zootopia sequel.
Okay. That's a good one too.
And that's all I can remember. I just remember the MCU shit.
I didn't realize this was a thing you could go to though. I thought it was just like an event that they held like there. This is like a whole like conference you can go to.
No, you can pull up. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. They pretty much showed all the MCU movies for next year.
I got a question about
season 2.
What season 2? What?
The Acolyte.
Nah, but they did say another season. They announced Andor season 2.
Oh, come on, dog. How you gonna? All right. I'm cool.
Oh,
we good.
I got questions about like what's the new? Is there a new end game with the new like realm of superhero movies they're going through now? Or like
all that shit's the
Secret Wars.
Secret Wars, yeah.
Okay. So like all these people are going to be involved in that. Like
yeah,
we're
the big bad.
Where'd the Sentry come from? Like if you got the Superman nigga just running around Earth, where's he been at?
You ever seen
Bright? I don't know. We'll see in the movie, nigga.
That we probably won't because they're just gonna show up.
Well, now they have like wonder magic they can do with anything. They can just say he's from a different multiverse because that's what all the shit is leading up to. Is that the shit's leaking together?
Yeah, like this is saying he was involved in the Civil War. He was on Iron Man's side.
You still ain't seen.
Oh yeah, they showed talking to you about they showed the Daredevil Born Again trailer. That shit looks dope. Daredevil's the best Marvel shit they put out. Well, at least the best Netflix shit. That shit was fire.
Jessica Jones season 1. Sorry.
Man, get the fuck out of
Stop
here.
right there. We can stop right there.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Shout out Kilgrave, best villain in Marvel.
He's up there. Yeah, nah. Jessica Jones season 1 was fire. I didn't. Did you watch Defenders? Did you guys watch that?
I did. Yeah, they fought a big ass dragon in New York, and I think that was the dragon that Jennifer Garner's bed was in Deadpool 3.
Oh, see, I didn't even watch Defenders. I didn't watch. The only thing I didn't finish was Defenders, and I didn't watch the second season of Iron Fist because that first season of Iron Fist was fucking terrible.
Yeah, my man, shout out my man Knox from Germany, dog. He was very upset that what's his last name?
Danny Rand didn't really know kung fu in that. Like he couldn't really fight like that, but he's supposed to be like a kung fu master. And it didn't bother me because I didn't know the character prior to that. So I seen like news articles talk about he didn't want to like do like fight choreography and all that shit. Like, well, you guys got the wrong nigga for this role. Yep. And like, bro, he was in fucking boardroom meetings and he didn't even use his power till like the last episode.
You said Borderlands?
No, I said they picked the wrong guy because he didn't want to do none of the like. He didn't want to do like fight choreography or none of that shit.
I thought you said he was in fucking Borderlands. I heard that wrong.
I want to watch that movie. I heard that
got a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes, sir.
Dog, that shit looks bad.
Shout out.
It looks. Have you guys heard anything about it? You guys know anybody that's seen it?
Hell no.
Seen what? Sorry,
Borderlands.
Oh no, I've only heard bad things though.
I might go Monday. Monday's my day off. I might go see it Monday.
You run into the wrong shit.
You could illegally stream any and all of these things.
You got don't.
Oh yeah, that is probably online. I definitely could probably watch that.
Everything's always online. You can probably watch that shit on Twitter if you wanted to.
Yeah, but then like, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Jamal, did you see any of the animated
Borderlands movie?
Oh yeah, they showed.
They got Eyes of Wakanda.
It's 4 episodes.
Your friendly
Spider-Man, the Spider-Man shit, and what else?
They got Coleman Domingo playing Norman Osborn.
Oh yeah, we finna get Black Norman Osborn.
Yeah,
they're not mad. The streets hit them right.
This is my first time hearing about it, so I don't know if the streets have found out yet. But I haven't seen anybody yelling yet.
I think people don't care because that nigga has waves.
Yeah, and sometimes he says he's mostly Dominican, so I think they're okay.
Yeah. So, but shout out to
Was he
Norman.
supposed to be playing somebody else at a Marvel thing? Or am I tripping?
Nah, they were. They wanted him to be recasted as King.
Oh yeah, people were like, okay,
yeah.
Shout out Jonathan Major, man. He just won a big award at the Hollywood Unlocked / Zeus Awards.
Oh yeah, no, shout out to him, man.
And thanked his boo.
Is that the one where he had like a 17-minute speech or something like that?
It's the only thing that gave him an award anytime recently. So yeah.
Yeah, he got the overcoming. What's the award he got?
He definitely overcame some stuff.
Overcoming white versity, cockversity.
That's funny.
Something like that. You know?
Honestly, that might be one of the biggest bags fumbled of all time.
Oh, it has to be.
Because Marvel was really about to build the whole shit around him, and he fucked it up. With not so much he did. Nah, I'm gonna say he fucked it up.
Oh yeah, no, he fucked it up.
It sounds like he ain't do much of nothing though. It just sounds like
it really does kind of sound like he didn't do that much. I read somewhere it's like he hurt her finger trying to snatch the phone back.
Hey man, as a black man, you got to know when you're in a position like that, you can't have any missteps. Little missteps.
Gotta run away. He should just kept running away.
He did run.
He did.
But he went back to get the phone, man. He should just ran. He should ran to the police station.
You know, he had some freaky ass shit on that phone. Probably why he had to go back.
Yeah, no.
Hey, no, all types of duster coats.
It's crazy that he did all that over a white woman and he immediately went to Megan Good. Why weren't you just with Megan Good in the first place?
Because she was with somebody else. She was married with a pastor or something.
Oh,
so
yeah.
what?
That pastor had her.
Gang.
Yeah, that pastor had her not lit.
And then she wanted to get her freak back on and get her booty ate on TV.
On that Amazon show where she eating ass on Amazon. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Wait, what? She's eating ass on Amazon?
Yeah, there's a show I seen like she was eating ass.
Right there with your Prime subscription, sir.
Yeah, I've never watched the show, but I was like, yo, why is it? People put the clips on the show Twitter.
To me. Tap in.
Make a good eating ass isn't like high on my priority list to watch.
Okay. I don't know how many other things could be higher on your priority list. How many times did you get to see her eating ass? Okay. These niggas are just judgmental. You know what we won't be watching anytime soon is TV with Skip Bayless on it. That brother's out of here. They said he like left on his own accord. I feel like you don't get fired in the middle of the week and you leave it on your own accord. The last episode was like a Wednesday or some shit.
That show fucking stinks.
It was
their ratings fucking stink. And I've been telling y'all since the show started, the FS1 was dying.
No, you did say that a long time ago. I didn't know it was going to fall off and die like that, though, once Shannon left.
They replaced Shannon with fucking Keyshawn Johnson and Paul Pierce.
Yeah, nigga, when I saw they had Yellow Beezy on there, I was like, oh, nigga, this show is
regularly.
Good. And I fuck with Yellow Beezy, too. That's my nigga. But
I'm trying to figure that's the funny thing about that is like, who is tuning in for like Fox Sports 1 in the morning? I was like, I need to hear what Yellow Beezy got to say.
They get beat at every hour. Like, I've talked about this before, but like literally every hour they have programming on. ESPN has something more entertaining to watch. Like at the earliest hour, when I think it used to be the Cartoon Show. I don't know what is there now, but ESPN has Get Up, and then you go from Get Up to First Take, and that's when Undisputed is on. And then after that, after First Take's the Pat McAfee show, like which is fucking huge. And like I don't even know it's on after goddamn
The Herd comes on
Undisputed.
after Undisputed.
The Herd. No, does it go straight to the Herd, or does it go to the show with Nick Wright and all of them?
No, First Things First is after the Herd.
Okay, yeah. So it goes Undisputed, then the Herd. Like,
and then I like the Herd and First Things First, but like First Things First is probably on at the same time as NFL Live, I imagine. So it's like
the Herd used to be my shit, man. It's not that it fell off; it's just other things that moved into the way. Like,
and
I'll
it's like
go back in football season.
It's hard to sit there. Like, you don't got to watch all 3 hours, but it is like you kind of got to lock in to watch his show a little bit. I mean, you can listen to the radio.
When he lost Joy in the chair too, I think I kind of slid off.
Yeah, Joy was nice. And he replaced him with fucking Jason McIntyre, who I could surely live without.
I hate that dude. Fuck that guy.
Could surely live without. I liked him first, but I also like don't really be wanting to listen to Chris Broussard talk most of the time.
Y'all remember when I tried to gas y'all on Will Kane?
Oh my god,
I don't remember that.
Fucking bad about that now.
I don't remember that, but if you did, I know me and you must have been arguing about it.
I didn't know because
Will Kane hates black people.
This is back when I didn't touch Twitter at all, so I didn't know like what version of what version of him y'all were seeing. And I think he was just like hosting the Herd or something like that. And I was like, hey, this dude's not bad or whatever. But like when he's like in his own space and getting to his bag,
I will say he for sure had like I will say because he used to be on ESPN, he would be like on First Take for a segment here and there. It wouldn't be terrible. Like he'd argue some good points. It would just be like he would always say something a little slick where it was like, oh, okay, that's weird.
And then it was passionate about this.
Why are you tweeting Clay Travis so frequently? Hold on.
Bro, a lot of these dudes be undercover Klansmen, bro.
That nigga wasn't even undercover. Them motherfuckers came on TV.
They be jealous and hating on these athletes, man. They wish that was them, bro. Like, the way they talk about them, man, is so obvious, man. You could tell. Then when they go to these other like platforms, when they offer like Fox or ESPN, when you see them on like what's that shit, Outkick or wherever the fuck Clay Travis.
Oh my, I got that blocked everywhere. Fuck out.
Yeah, they come on, man. They be
caught me off guard a couple times. I'm like,
bro, they had. She'd be catching you. You click on something, you're like, oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
like,
they had the cute little white chick on there. She was on ESPN for a little bit, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm leaving ESPN."
Charlie Allner?
Yeah, that bitch. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I was like, man, she's straight, man. I bust her down, and then she had
the First Take, Her Take podcast with L. Duncan and the girl who does the NFL reporting. She's always like out of the Browns. It's the black chick.
Oh,
I know you're right.
Kimberly Duncan. Is that her name?
Kimberly something. I don't know if that's the last.
She's dope though. She does some good work.
Yeah. I seen her. I seen some of her solo stuff, and I was like, oh my god, she is a fucking racist. Good lord.
You don't be knowing until you know, and then when they get
because Sage still left ESPN, and she be talking all that shit now, but she's a fucking coon anyway, so nobody gives a fuck about that bitch. So
I didn't even mind her when she was on TV, but yeah, every single time
I seen her letting Chael Sonnen like palm her hair and play with her hair on TV, and to like, oh, everybody should be thanking my husband because he's white and married me. I'm like, oh, this bitch is worthless.
Yeah,
but I do miss the era. Like, it was a weird transition to go through where, like, I think it was like in 2016 where politics did start to leak into sports a lot, and like then everybody had to or felt like they had to have a take on it. So kind of like if there was a racist sports writer back in the day, it was like you didn't really have to see it on TV like that. And I feel like a lot of like Skip's early days were that fun. Like you just turn it on, you watch niggas argue about sports.
Oh,
They're not saying nothing.
You think he's the big R?
Oh no!
I'm
just saying like, but like now it's like everything gets ruined by like who's on what show. Like you're just having to think so much more about like what these motherfuckers are tweeting and stuff. And I feel like Skip kind of represented the end of that era of just like how lit it was to just turn TV on and watch ESPN for 6 hours straight and watch motherfuckers argue about.
Stephen A had a good point about this too, because like they were talking about that Shannon leaving like killed Undisputed and ended Skip's career and all this stuff, but it was like I think Stephen A was basically saying like, well, honestly, do you think can anybody probably predict themselves having like a station leading show at the age of like 70, whatever Skip is? Like probably not. Like so realistically, he's not supposed to still be doing this in the first place.
Yeah.
And if
just
you
that
think
fall off is so fast.
If you think about what he did to like sports television, like he's one of the most important people to ever do this shit.
Oh hell yeah!
Ultimately, he created like the format that is kind of driving this whole entire thing now. Yeah. So the fact that he's like no longer like the top dog in it is what it is. Like it doesn't work that way. Like Rakim didn't stay the greatest rapper alive forever. Like, shit moved on eventually.
Because I know they're trying to make what's my man with the big ass nose on Fox Sports? Yeah, they're trying to make him like the face of, but he's cool, but like I don't really care to hear him talk too much. Like
I ain't checked in with him in a long time. I just remember he loved LeBron though.
Bro, it's uncomfortable, bro, and it's just kind of like, man.
But ain't that basically like what Skip is though? Like you know what I'm saying? Like Skip's like that with Jordan, essentially.
Nah, he don't be sucking Jordan like how dog. It just doesn't make for like some. I
will say I listen to Nick Wright stuff like very often, and I think he does like tie a lot of arguments back to because he's a Chiefs fan, so he ties things back to Pat Mahomes and LeBron in like a lot of arguments. But I think you guys would both enjoy his stuff because like if he's not talking about them, he has like good takes on just about everything.
I don't have anything against him. It's just I'm from the standpoint of a matter of I don't hear much from him, but it's not that I feel a way about him. He's I think he's not neutral. He's above a neutral in my book, but he's
whatever. I just don't want to hear audio blowjobs. That nigga be sucking dick.
You don't?
Not really.
Trying to get me to never mind. I'm gonna play you guys my favorite Skip Bayless moment ever while we're talking about him. I had it.
Water pistol. It's better have Jalen Rose in it.
I'll never forget the day me and Jamal watched this shit like 6 times in a row.
Hey, I forgot about that nigga.
This shit broke the system. I don't know.
Yeah. You said it broke what to you?
It broke the system to me. Like I didn't realize you could go on a show and do this back to the person who was supposed to be like the Mr. Antagonist the whole time. I didn't know you could do this.
I don't think Skip knew you could do it either.
I don't think Skip.
The positions were only created so a novice could follow the game. Just because you're a power forward, that doesn't make you physical. Just because you're a shooting guard, that don't mean you can jack up threes. That's
what
just
were you, Jalen? What were you?
Where were you? Did you average 1.4 points as a senior in high school?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so all of that Pistol P stuff, Water Pistol Pete Jr.
Okay, we'll address that later.
Don't ignore that. Did you play junior?
Yeah.
Did you play JV as a junior?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I follow
What were you?
Okay.
What were you? What was your position?
I have no position.
You were a point guard.
I have no game.
You were a
the look of defeat on his face. Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay, I did. Yeah, sure. We'll talk about that later.
That's an all-time moment. Yeah, when you say we're going to talk about it later. Like, what are you going to talk about? Like,
Jalen never went on that fucking show again. He never saw that show.
Yeah, not until Skip left the network.
Yep. And then even after that, it was contentious because they weren't they.
He had his wife up there.
Yeah, but that's still one of the rumors that nobody has disproven.
Oh, the Stephen A.
Stephen A. was flying on Molly.
I don't feel like she was pushing back.
He got a big ass platform too. I mean, he could address it, but at the same time, like maybe he's like dragging her down if he says anything about it.
Yeah, because then motherfuckers. Yeah, you don't want to bring that kind of unwanted attention to her, because then motherfuckers gonna be just harassing her on social media, calling her like a whore. And
no, I'm saying if he said he didn't.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta leave shit alone, bro. Especially if it ain't true. If it is, it is. Just fuck it.
Yeah.
No, but they be letting some people get some shit off in there. I saw a clip when they was on there and fucking I think Dan Orlovsky smelled her shoe like live on air. Y'all seen that?
Yeah, when he was like doing like they were doing push-ups or something like that. She took her shoes off.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
He a weird brother.
I fuck with Dan Orlovsky too. I think I actually like him, like listen to him talk about football, like him and like Mina together. But yo, that was random as fuck.
Y'all got some shit in common. I'm just kidding.
Nah, sniffing shoes is crazy.
Dog.
I've never sniffed a shoe. You got me fucked up.
Dan Orlovsky's another
my
point
mama,
of like,
you got me fucked up.
I wish that we lived in a time where I didn't have to know anything about him outside the show. He had a tweet where he was like, "Yeah, I wash my bath towel like once every 3 months or something like that."
Apparently, like he like eats food with like no seasonings at all too. Like he eats like straight boiled eggs and like boiled chicken breast. Like,
oh my god, he makes me uncomfortable. I feel like he can't be trusted. He's killing people out there somewhere.
You know what's crazy about him too is like the clips. I remember when he was playing, like when he was the backup quarterback for the Lions
on Detroit. Yeah,
he had the biggest fucking shoulder pads of all time because he's not a big guy, but he looked like a big dude back when he was playing.
I felt like I remember him as like kind of a chubby quarterback. Definitely wasn't.
It's probably just them big ass pads, honestly.
Yeah, massive pads.
Yeah,
fucking Sean Rogers pads.
Oh wow, Sean Rogers.
Oh my goodness! All right, let's get to this short little gamers corner. Jamal, you got a Madden 25 review for us? How is it? Is it better than last year?
I'm definitely playing.
You play a lot of last year's? Let's start there.
A decent amount. I stopped playing Madden. Yeah, I definitely played Madden more last year because we didn't have 2K last year. Usually, like once the playoffs hit and like after the Super Bowl, I don't really play Madden anymore. But yeah, last year I did play Madden like a good amount. But this one, it does feel pretty good. Like I like honestly, I did start a franchise. The scouting shit's it looks and feels the same to me as like the year before. But the game, like the gameplay, it does feel pretty good. I do like when you do the franchise, they got like a bunch of like the little training camp mini games in there. It does seem like there's more customization for like players with like lineup adjustments and like switching, like you could tweak like your lineups for certain like packages and formations and stuff. That seems like it's easier to do now, which I appreciate.
Does it seem to actually work? I remember for a couple of years you would change it and then you go to the game and it wouldn't be like set up.
It's worked. It works now. Yeah, I fuck with that. Man, dude, hey, the lineman has the most fun mini game on there. The protect the quarterback game. That shit is tight. Yeah, that shit's fun. But yeah, I fuck with it. I give it like a 7.5, an 8. Like I never felt like Madden was like a bad football game. The only time I feel like Madden was bad when they introduced like the run after the catch, the aggressive catch, the possession catch. Because remember, you could just a fucking aggressive catch, get the Odell Beckham catch like 5 times a game. With bums too. Remember, niggas was killing with you used to kill me with that. Dorial Green Beckham and Kevin White on the Bears. Remember how nice he was on Madden?
He was like 6'3" or some shit.
Dog, he like 96 speed too. He was hella high.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be so cool in the league. Ooh-wee.
I feel like my big gripe with Madden for the past few years, like the gameplay don't be bad. It's just everything else is like kind of ass. So
I'd be phony if I complained about it. I just looked on my Steam and I had 148 hours on the PC of Madden last year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
Myself.
Blake's a sick nigga.
Yeah.
So I didn't see the yard on there though. I was kind of looking for that.
Hey, that shit is.
We played that in like Madden 21 and never touched that shit again.
That shit is in the dumpster, my boy.
Can you see your hours on?
I do need to finish my Road to Glory though, because I do want to bring like one of my players over.
You can bring him over?
Yeah, you can bring your Road to Glory players over.
That's why they keep putting Christian McCaffrey in my face when I started college football.
Yep.
I ain't even started the Road to Glory yet. I'm bullshitting.
Yeah, I need to. I got a quarterback and a running back, but a quarterback shit isn't as fun. Question? I need to make a corner. What's up?
Yes.
When you're playing college football and like you're on offense, you hold like left trigger or right trigger to like zoom out. When you come back in, is like the scoreboard and everything at the bottom gone?
Yeah, that's a bug from the new patch.
That shit is so annoying.
Did Blake? Because you started playing like right when that patch came out, right?
Basically.
Yeah, so that wasn't a thing before this latest patch. It's a bug that they're planning to fix, I guess.
Oh,
it is
my
very
goodness.
fucking annoying.
And then the other thing that's annoying is like on the advance, it'll show you your recruits for a second, then it flashes over to that other screen, and then you got to go back over to see.
Also annoying. Agreed. Yeah, two very stupid things that don't really make any sense.
I'm just checking. I beat Ohio State today, and I didn't even do no cheese or nothing like that. My defense just locked the fuck in. I'm an OC still, so I only play offense. Like, even though it tries to make me play the whole game, I just play the offensive side. My defense gave up, like, I think 28 points, and I scored like 48 on offense.
Oh, shit. Oh, how did your was that the game where you're Georgia State? Is that that one?
Yeah.
They need to talk. I wish they like did a better job of like the commentary is pretty good. I know you don't be listening to it, but like put a little extra stank on it when that game happens. Put a little extra stank.
A little
like,
flat, but I do think
State.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the same thing happens to me when I play FIFA because I normally will play the MLS team. I'm missing out on what they put into the game probably for me to actually have a good experience about it. If you're not like using like a Premier League team or something, right? Like, so it's probably the same thing in Madden or college football where like if you don't pick like Clemson against Georgia or some shit, you're probably not going to get the full experience that they want you to have out of that game.
Yeah.
If you're only using like bad teams or small tier schools. I'm also a little disappointed that like even with my success at Georgia State, because they play in the old Turner Field in the sections that are covered up, I figured they would uncover those sections and let more people in there.
Oh yeah.
No, it just stays how it is.
They'll just pack out the areas that they can.
Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. It's all good though.
I can see
a school within like Atlanta proper, like I figured, like you should be able to, if you're like in the college football playoff, you probably should be able to get a little bit of crowd going.
For sure,
undefeated in the Sun Belt.
Or like I feel like they'd move that game to the Georgia or like where the Falcons.
Where the Falcons play, even that, that's fine.
Yeah, they for sure would move y'all over.
Yeah.
Has anybody else played Madden yet?
No,
I won't either.
I haven't downloaded it yet.
Yeah, not until it goes on sale or it gets on EA Game Pass, EA Access or whatever. Actually, I do have a 10-hour trial I can do on the Xbox, so maybe I'll download it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I played RB. RB beat the shit out of me with the Giants, bro. Dog, fucking that D line, bro. I used the Chargers.
Hey,
Dexter Lawrence. Hey, Dexter Lawrence couldn't be blocked, bro. Dexter Lawrence is fucking ridiculous.
Thibodeau,
Lawrence, and Burns, bro. I couldn't do anything.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Y'all got one lineman.
We got
tackles with the problems, bro. Like it's just Dexter Lawrence every time.
They got Slater. That's it.
Anyway, have either of you guys played Helldivers recently? In the last 2-3 weeks?
My man's was just talking to me about this though, and apparently they have fire resistant armor now.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that's a little bit better. And then the devs are talking about nerfing it. I've just been seeing people complain about the nerf, they're giving you stuff and then taking it away. So I was wondering if you guys have
I played a couple weeks ago. Me and Mike was on there a couple weeks ago.
That's been the nature of that game though. Is if the community starts favoring something, then Arrowhead will roll that thing back. They want you to use everything that's available to you, because that's one of the things I feel that they did a good job is everything is viable and everything has weaknesses.
That's true.
Go make it work.
Teamwork is the main key with that game. And that's why I fucked with it. Mm-hmm. I definitely fell off within the last 2 months, but we played a couple weeks ago and it's still fun.
I have one more thing. I had a good thing for Gamers Corner that I didn't write down here. Something interesting is happening on the PC side of things. Valve, they don't make that many games anymore, but they have a game that they made that they have not acknowledged yet, but it's out there. It's called Deadlocked. It's a MOBA hero shooter. So think Overwatch, but I think there's there's different objectives on the map. Yeah. They haven't acknowledged this game yet. There's 10,000 concurrent players on Steam. You can't go to the store and get this game, the Steam store to get this game. Only way to get into the game is if someone who has access to it invites you to it. So I think this might be a strategy from them to word of mouth this shit to popularity, and it's working. So if you go on YouTube, you can see people playing the game and stuff like that. But it's just you have to know somebody who has access to it to get access to it. So it looks pretty good though. Strat. And Valve's known for making quality games, so this will probably be something that's around for a long time. As it comes out, I think it's just still in beta or maybe even alpha at the moment. But if you watch the gameplay, it looks pretty polished.
Shit. Is Star Wars Outlaws out yet? I just thought about that.
It comes out on the 30th. I put some gameplay that I watched that IGN posted in there that I'm gonna play for you guys.
I saw some clips looking boof.
No, they don't. Seriously,
sir. Hey, I had to go back and look because I thought this might be like a PS4 and PS5 game. This is strictly on the like current gen of consoles, so PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC.
This better not be a Twitter link.
This shit looks incredible.
No, they don't. Oh, no. You're lying. They're playing.
Honestly, like, this doesn't look crazy, but like
Yes,
what
it
I
does.
saw,
Her jacket looked good.
Look at that explosion, dude.
It did look like the PS2 explosion. Shoot that one. Oh my god, it's the same explosion.
Oh, got the tooth. I should get out of here.
Yeah, this feels very like cutting edge PS3 title.
Yeah, like looking at even how like the smoke and stuff is. This slide that she does in the beginning.
This for a tooth.
This shit looks like crap.
yeah, I was kind of excited for that game. Like I wasn't gonna buy it like day one. But
Yeah,
I was definitely like,
it would definitely. It sounded like something that would be fun to play in the summer.
because it's Ubisoft. Like Ubisoft, I feel like Ubisoft don't make bad games. I feel like they make like 7 out of 10s.
I had a joke, but then I'm
Nah, get it off. Come on, go ahead.
Jamal, how you gonna make time for playing this when you're playing Suicide Squad?
I haven't touched Suicide Squad in like a month.
Of course.
I haven't played it since season 2 came out with the Mrs. Free shit. I do.
I know. The only reason I feel like that game got also like heavily like blasted and criticized.
Look at this explosion that they have
That
here.
was your shit.
Hold on.
I
Look
still want
at
that game though. When I get
look
it,
at this explosion. What the fuck was that?
Now she blasted the fuck out that robot. What you mean?
Dog.
This looks bad. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like some PSP shit. This kind of
It
a
looks
little crazy.
terrible.
Hey, shout out Grandpa Sniper. He's cold.
He is.
Yeah.
Hey, he be on there with his like fucking measurement book and shit.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
I
he's
play the
crazy.
wind.
He's crazy.
Like you don't want the high ground if it's light out. That shit really just makes you a target.
It's crazy.
Damn, man. The Star Wars Outlaws was boof. That's crazy.
That shit looks like crap.
6 out of 10
Oh
from
my
IGN probably.
Hey, man. When they give it out for free on Plus, I'll play it.
Mm-hmm. You still listen
So
to Kind of
you
Funny, Tyrell?
Yeah.
How are they doing?
They're good. They like have a lot of stuff on Patreon that I'm not subscribed to, but I mean, they've like kind of like slimmed down how they like did their shows, where they like, because they'd have their Kind of Funny daily, and then they have their Xbox show, their PlayStation show, which was just a lot going on. So they've kind of like merged all that stuff into one, which makes it a
I
little
feel
bit
like
more.
that sector of like gaming. I'm not gonna call it journalism because it's not necessarily journalism. Like what Jason Schreier does is journalism, but like the gaming supported content has kind of like died down. Like I think me and Jamal both listen to Giant Bomb a bunch, but like even like that's like shifted to something entirely new. They've been sold like 3 times since then. Everybody that we listened to back in the day is no longer there.
Oh yeah, Game Informer is gone because I used to listen to that podcast.
Yeah,
Game Informer podcast.
Yeah, and like all like they're just people are like Twitch streamers have kind of replaced those people, I guess, as far as like content supporting games.
Yeah.
I know Kind of Funny. That was a big deal because them dudes like they were at the place that everybody thought was like the peak of the peak as far as
The
like
place, yeah,
the place to work if you were going to be in that industry. And
I think they have a good setup
because
like they do a bunch of streaming stuff. Then they like like it's not journalism. They're just like telling you the news for the day. So like you can listen to 45-minute show, listen to the news, and then they'll like give you their like they'll do reviews and stuff like that, which is always fun to listen to. So I feel like it's a good mix, but a lot of it is like I've been listening to them since 2013, so half of it's just like the built-in. I'm sure they're getting new subscribers, but it's like I don't know who's the audience that's like going to look for that stuff now. Because a lot of it's on like TikTok and like way shorter form.
I'm very curious what their demographic is because like I feel like it's probably I think of a lot of people probably in our age range versus like 10 years younger than us. You know,
for sure.
Like those guys are among the first podcasts that I ever listened to. Like them, like and like Adam Carolla and shit, like way back in the fucking day when I was.
Adam Carolla, holy shit!
Yeah, he used to sell these. His sponsorship on there on Adam Carolla show was like these things called man grates, and they were like cast iron grates you could put on your grill to grill stuff on. Man grates. Look, see if man grates still in business. I be business with man grates because I grill a lot now. So
man grates.
Man grates. Look
mangrate.com. Yeah,
I need to know.
Iron grill grates.
Let's work.
Oh shit! It's whenever I see something that's like man or
30% off grates and brushes.
I just assume it's a little racist.
Tyrell got a green egg. We can do the whole thing up. Man grates. Let's go.
All right, man. Man grate. Yeah, the Reddit post about man grates from 11 years ago.
If ain't no woman great.
No bitch. All right. All right. Let's get into some sports. I see a lie on here. Somebody asking if Jayson Tatum's having a top 5 summer ever. Maybe a bottom 5.
He might be if you think about it.
I mean, really, I think his best ball happened probably back in the 9 months ago. The winter, dead of winter. He's doing some shit in the dead of winter.
Yeah.
He got LMA pregnant. He got him a fine woman that got like her own shit. She's not like a IG bird that's like damn near homeless.
He did that in the winter.
Buy and get shitted on. She got her own bread and stuff. He just signed the biggest contract ever in the NBA. He got an Olympic gold medal. He got his 3rd signature shoe.
I want to hate on all this actually.
And he won the finals, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, it's got to be a top 5 summer.
I feel it's funny that you're saying that because all of those things outside of getting LMA pregnant, I feel like it's lowered his stock. Like everybody was like, "Yeah, you won the finals, but you were kind of fucking ass." Even though he wasn't
though, because he was in contention for.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. If everybody feels like you were
contention means you were on the team. I don't want to. He got carried in the finals.
Didn't play.
He got a top 5 shoe. But Jamal ain't put his shoe in the chat, so I don't even know.
If that shoe was ass. They were gassing it on Jeff T's podcast. They were saying that shoe that he showed in the Olympics. That
shit was crap.
Yeah, that
he won a gold medal. He got carried there too because he got multiple DNPs on the way to it. You got LMA pregnant, but now you got to eat English breakfast every single day for the next 18 years.
That shoe stinks, right?
Ass, nigga.
Bro, they were saying that shit, bro. He tried to say that shit was better than the AE one.
I do like his shoe though, but that one looks terrible.
That 3rd one, yeah, like he showed it.
Maybe he had an Olympic colorway one. I thought that one looked okay.
Man, that shit's doo-doo, bro. A lot of basketball shoes aren't made for like off the court now.
Yeah, so you saying he's having a top 5 summer ever, but everybody's kind of like shitting on him all summer. So I can't agree,
bro. Finals. He got a ring, gold medal, LMA pregnant.
Nobody thinks he did well.
Ever. That's a top.
Nobody thinks he did well in the finals. Nobody thinks he did well in the Olympics.
He ain't had shit to do with that ring. They could have swapped him out for fucking.
That's cap, bro, because he almost won Finals MVP.
There's only 5 niggas who could have won
Olympics.
Oh, I'm not the Olympics. That's different. Curry,
they could have swapped him out with like fucking Thad Young. They still
got all right.
Gold medal. The nigga didn't play. You know he didn't make a single jump shot in the Olympics.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
He could have swapped out with his brother Tyler Honeycutt. They'd have been the same.
What a fucking name. That's how I know we play too many sport games for 2 days.
Jamal, you said he almost won Finals MVP. He got 2 out of 11 votes.
No, who finished 2nd place then?
Him.
It was him.
Oh, damn, Jaylen Brown? Okay.
Almost unanimous Jaylen Brown.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, he's not having. But I'm gonna play this video that you put in here so they can tell us why he didn't have one.
Oh, this has nothing to do. It's just a nigga hating on him, but the video was funny.
Oh, was it me?
Nah, it wasn't you.
Okay.
You don't be hating like this.
Okay.
This nigga is wild and hating.
Shout out Jayson Tatum, man. Shout out St. Louis. Shout out Nelly, man.
Unshout out Nelly.
He got a DUI or something, right? It was off the ecstasies.
Yeah, he was off them yerkies.
Shout out Nelly.
Yeah.
Shout out.
What's the opposite of a shout out? What's the opposite of a shout out? Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Okay. Fuck Ali. Heavy Starch debut album. That album was ass. I don't know why I had it.
Like Ali from
the Saint Lunatics.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have no plans of going to St. Louis anytime soon?
Am I scared of Ali?
I'm just saying.
Maybe you should be.
You said Ali and Nelly.
Yeah.
Let's look at Miles Bridges, Mikal Bridges. I'm my fault.
I hella thought I was playing this video.
You have
Y'all look alike to you, huh?
I can't hate Jayson Tatum so much, bro. Like I get angry. I'm sweating now, right now, currently. Thinking about this.
You talking about champion Jayson Tatum?
Yeah, what's up, bro? You good? Wait, why you had to specify? I watch sports. I know what happened.
Why do you hate Jayson Tatum?
Bro, I hate Jayson Tatum one because, like I said, I'm from Philly, so I'm a Sixers fan. Not only is he always beating my team, he won the chip. And my celebrity crush since I was like 16 was LMA. That been LMA for like 8 years. I'm the only nigga who knew it though. Like it's crazy. Now he got her pregnant.
Now,
like everybody just found out they was in a relationship. Whole time I was in Reddit back in like 2019 trying to find out who she dated. But for whatever reason, I thought I had a chance. I'm looking at her story like, okay, she in St. Bart's this date. I'm looking at his. Oh wait, he on the beach. I don't know what beach this is, but why this smack? I see a little light skinned elbow and maybe a story or something from her. I'm like, that elbow a little padded. I'm zooming in on his. Bro, I'm telling you, you mean, and he a handsome. I automatically hate on all handsome. I'm gonna keep it a man.
It is the worst part for sure.
Like, you feel me? Like, cause I'm a little bit, but I don't fuck with niggas that's objectively handsome. Like, wow,
not for real.
That's the. Hate a handsome nigga. Every time they show
around me, pretty.
Every time they show Jalen Hurts on that fucking flag football commercial, I'm like, why you choose him? He's not even like nice like that.
He
the fuck is this nigga the face of American football? Why the fuck he throwing the football into the Coliseum?
Oh man, people hate Jalen Hurts.
Nigga lick his lip 463 times a conversation. All of a sudden he ignites that football.
Remember when he cut the goatee off and then they say he looks like sexual harassment at work? That nigga do look kind of creepy without that goatee. That goddamn hoop earring. Like,
shout out Jalen Hurts, man. But don't shout down Jalen Hurts.
No, fuck Jayson Tatum. He's having a shitty summer, I think. He got to answer questions about why he's not good at basketball anymore. That doesn't sound like a fun time at all.
Are y'all worried at all about the U.S. men's Olympic basketball?
I can't believe that money's like that now.
No, and I'm shocked at how worried people are about the men's
in 2028. I meant, yeah.
No.
Worried about what?
The men's Olympic team in 2028.
I ain't worried about it, bro.
Even when you consider that, like, the people who carried this team probably won't be there for the next one.
I think we'll be all right.
We'll be straight, bro.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Because I'm not saying any sort of slight towards Bron, Katie, and Steph. They were fantastic. Couldn't have been any better. I don't think it was that they couldn't have found people to carry this team. I think it was kind of a farewell.
Kerr can't be the coach. Get Kerr the fuck out of there.
That might be the truth. That might be the truth. But if Jayson Tatum's getting DMPs on this team and he got his second gold medal, so this is gonna be his third Olympics coming up. Anthony Edwards, you'll still have some of the younger guys who aren't there yet. Paolo Banchero, I imagine, will probably be talked about.
Cooper Flag, maybe you gotta get a white dude on there.
Gotta have Cooper Flag out there
if he's nice.
I think they'll be able to replenish some of that talent. John Morant won't be in prison. Hopefully, maybe he can get out there.
Letting him go out there
in LA. Come on,
domestic. Not letting him go out there. They'll let Tyrese Halliburton actually get minutes this time. That'll happen.
Maybe, yeah. But I think there's a lot
of Zion in the Olympics.
Fuck out of here.
Zion's gonna be out the league by then. I think.
What?
I think he's gonna eat himself out the league.
How old is Zion? Zion's 23, right?
Yeah, but he got the knees of me.
How old are his arteries?
All right.
Nah, but there's a lot of talent in the NBA that's I don't know if they're Olympic level, but could Brandon Miller, super high pick, Cade Cunningham, these guys who could, LaMelo.
Nobody in the world that could fuck with Zion, bro. Thought Zion would be the perfect answer for Wemby, bro. Zion,
the only thing,
go downhill,
fuck out of here,
take that shit to his chest.
Get Zion on Ozempic, and it's a fucking wrap.
He gonna bump Wemby off, and Wemby's still gonna block the shot from 10 feet away.
He's getting fucking crammed on, bro. What are you talking about?
He is not rising over Wemby. Stop.
He's not.
No.
Okay.
Wemby is 7'4" to his head with his hands above his head.
Zion's
He's
8'2". What?
Jamal, I think you are thinking of best case scenario about Zion. I do think, if Zion best case scenario in 4 years is like has been in shape for multiple seasons, hasn't had injuries, I completely agree. We just haven't seen that at any point in time at all.
Who do you so when this team has to reload in 2028, and let's say they're probably going to lose Steph, Braun, KD. Drew Holiday's probably not going to be there, and maybe the rest of the roster comes back. Then who's replacing those guys and making this team strong enough to come back from down 16 versus Serbia, or the same way they came back against France? Like where those both required the leaning on like the all-time greatest shooter of all time to do all-time greatest shit.
I think that's where you like lean on like the experience that Devin Booker got in this round or in this like go at it. Anthony Edwards got at it. You still got you got Tatum and Halliburton who didn't play, and then you think there are guys who you could throw like put LaMelo might be in that conversation for all-time shooters. Put LaMelo out there.
I don't want no LaMelo.
I just think there's a lot of young American talent, whether in the league now or not, that I'm not willing to say anybody's replacing LeBron, KD, and Steph because those are three of the greatest players of all time, but that can put together a solid team.
Okay.
Hey, Paolo been like a fucking
Paolo got a good bag. He for sure got a good bag.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Paolo, probably Donovan Mitchell, and
Donovan Mitchell be like
Brown.
31, 32, I think, by that shit roll around. We'll see what he look like.
I mean, Steph and KD are Steph, KD, and Brown all older than that.
Yeah, but they're all better than him too. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe. But like Jaylen Brown, if Grant Hill dies in the next 3 years, Jaylen Brown for sure should be out there.
They gotta let Kyrie play. I know that they don't want to do it because it's gonna be political statement after political statement in the form of actions and things worn, but they gotta let him play.
I want to see who's at them scrimmages. I know they showed Cooper Flag was at those like scrimmages that they had in Vegas, and he was
he was doing his thing
decent.
I think you had Kyrie and you had Jaylen Brown. We're talking.
Who is
Zion?
U.S. men's.
I don't hate Zion getting at it either, but I think what Paulo adds as far as size goes in like similar types of skill might help them a little bit more. Zion's kind of one faceted at the moment as far as like his one benefit is inside scoring. He doesn't really rebound or anything else.
Sure.
So.
And there's also guys who
distribute.
I'm thinking like even aside from stars, but like I could see a player like Darius Garland being like the starting point guard for an Olympic team. Just like
Brunson.
Like Jalen Brunson. Like nobody's super crazy, but like you just have to put a team out there, and those guys are still gonna be like all NBA players that are gonna
Why
be
not
better
Julius Randle?
You threw a good name out there earlier with my man's from the Hornets, Brandon Miller. Like he could be super nice in a couple years. He's like one of those young wing athletic players. He develops a little jump shot. Like he could be straight.
If Trump gets
to go this year,
if Trump gets reelected, Jonathan Isaac's going to be on the team just by like executive order or something like that.
Fuck Jonathan Isaac.
He actually helped though. He's a tremendous defender.
Okay.
He's an elite defender. He is fucking cold on defense.
Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony. We got a lot of good young talent. I know people are kind of scared because of how close it was with Serbia or how close it was with France. One thing I don't think people are considering though, because like Wemby factor, France has had several like top 10 picks in the draft the last few years. I do think France will be a problem, but nobody knows how old like these non-stars are on those teams. So we're worried about losing like these guys. I don't fucking know how old.
Wait a minute, are you in my bag right now? You saying they're lying about their age?
Yeah, Evan Fournier about to be out of there, bro.
I'm not saying they're lying about their age. I'm saying I don't know what fucking age they are.
I thought
like
I had a friend.
The second
Blake
or
like to
third
say Africans be lying about their age. Be more specific.
I just found out Alfonso Soriano did it. That's one of my favorite players. I'm hurt.
Did he really? God damn.
Yeah.
But like,
didn't they say that about Pujols too?
I'm positive Pujols lied about his fucking age. He fell off a fucking cliff when he should have been in his prime.
He was 58. But no, like the niggas that were giving us problems from Serbia, we're like, oh yeah, like Serbia's gonna be nice again. They might be 36 years old right now. We have no idea. They just have Jokic, which is obviously going to be a problem, but like we don't know.
They have
so, like,
Bogdanovich.
Yes, they
That's
did.
Where it stops, though.
Exactly. So like I think people are thinking like they're going to run those same teams back, but we're going to get older. I don't think people are considering like we're going to replenish talent just like those places will replenish talent, or they won't. Like Serbia's only been good because they got one nigga for real.
Yeah, bogey.
What is like? What does that fucking say?
Somebody
about
said that
Jokic?
team
The
looked like
fact
a
that
bunch
they're
of
in the
villains from the
finals?
Tatum
No, hey,
movies.
I will say Jokic
on,
winning
man.
bronze with a team that's like, got only one other NBA player on that. I think. Like,
I think Bogut was the only other one.
Yeah, shit, Manu did that with Argentina and won a gold medal. They gave him one of 3.
Nah,
tournament
that
MVPs
Argentina team
ever.
was kind of stacked, weren't they? Didn't they have like
I don't know.
Luis Scola, maybe.
They had Luis Scola. Didn't they have both the Gasol brothers too?
Gasol's are
They're from
Spain.
Spain, you racist bitch.
So that had to be before Scola came to the league then.
Okay, all right, never mind then. I'm being racist.
Because that's the team that made the Redeem Team happen in 08, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah.
Even basketball team. Luis Scola might have been like fuck. Well, he might be like 60 now. Let me see. They had Manu.
Caleb Williams says he wants to play for the flag football team though. I don't know. He said it like in jest on Hard Knocks, but he said like if they make it happen, then he wants to play.
That flag football shit is gonna be fun to watch. If we don't dominate that shit.
Argentina had Carlos Delfino and Luis Scola on it, so 2 other NBA players.
Delfino, my man. I thought he was Italian.
Same.
What a name.
This Olympic flag football shit's gonna be crazy. I've seen people make the arguments that like the NBA or the men's basketball shouldn't be able to send like NBA players because it's a little unfair.
The 3-on-3 or the big time?
No, like the big time. Like just send our like U18 or U20
No.
players under 22. I agree. But I do think that the flag football shit should like don't let any NFL players go out there. That shit's not fair because they're gonna be.
I think 22 and under.
Yeah, like get maybe some guys in college who are gonna like not go play in the NFL who don't have anything to lose, but like
I don't care about that. If they're projected to go to the league, that's fine. I just think 22 and under. Let it be the young boys out there doing their thing. That's fair.
Yeah, because send fucking Tyreek Hill and Caleb Williams out there to go play against motherfucker from Cuba who learned to play football 8 years ago. Doesn't seem fair.
But like we'd have lost in that tournament in Canada to Japan like big time. So
yeah,
we were getting fucked up. Like, bro,
we didn't know that shit. We didn't know that shit existed until fucking the week it was happening. I don't know who they were sending out there.
I mean, they were dudes in high school and college.
They weren't like the nice ones though.
No,
send Robert Kimdichie out there.
Hey, you can let Robert Kimdichie play let him play quarterback right now.
Oh my god,
I don't see anything about who's going to be playing the flag football though. Like I've seen NFL players say they want to, but it does seem to be like high school kids that they're having doing it.
Well, all the stuff that like the big push for flag football here in the States is all towards the younger people. So I don't know who exactly would be in there if not for them.
Okay, yeah, I do see the 2024 roster, and there's a lot of apostrophes in these names, so I know that they're all young. They got a women's team too. Sheboygan, Wisconsin is always a funny place. Did you guys know that Haley Van Lith is from Wenatchee?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
Speaking of Wenatchee, Joe Harris just retired today.
Hey,
Who
shout
did?
out to legend.
Joe Harris.
Oh yeah, after them injuries kind of crept up on him, he got cooked after he got paid by the Nets.
Yeah, he got a little
That's the way to live. That's the way to live. I wanted to read you guys these stats about the Women Olympics basketball team. Because I saw that they hadn't lost in like 61 games, which I wasn't really like contextualizing. The last time they lost an Olympic game was like August 5th, 1992.
Yeah, the 90s. Damn.
Like so much that they last lost their game 3 months before I was born.
The Genesis
absolutely insane.
And hot.
That's insane. They haven't lost an international game since 2006 at FIBA.
Not even since 2006 international game. That's crazy.
Haven't lost a single international game since 06.
What is going on that women's basketball is not prospering elsewhere?
I don't know. Well, they don't let women prosper elsewhere, I think is really the big thing.
Nah, Europe does. Come on, man. We gotta kill that
they
narrative.
say they do, but they let them prosper into
they don't got the size and the athleticism.
I don't think they're having debates about what they can and can't do with their bodies like that in most of the EU. So
I mean, they haven't caught us in soccer either. Like our women's soccer be fucking them up too. So
hey, shout out to the women's
our
soccer.
women Olympics our women's gymnastics be fucking them up. So it's really like American women track.
One of our women gymnastics be fucking them up.
All right, man.
They done snatched that medal off Jordan Child's neck.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
They did her like Ti.
Yeah, give that chick back. Get your ass back to Bank. What's that one? The neighborhood up north called Buckhead.
All right.
What did her dirty?
Blake, what's your second favorite college player to do?
What you mean?
This Colorado State guys?
Oh no, that was
That's
me.
not me.
I'll put that up in there. Listen to what these fucking idiots, man.
What are they doing in Fort Collins? Look at that jersey. Yes, swagless.
I didn't come here to make money. I came here to win games, play ball for the Rams.
Is that the dude try to kill Travis Kelce or Travis Henry?
Nah.
We do our
Travis
job.
Hunter?
We do what we're supposed
So
to
he's
do.
the quarterback.
Travis Henry.
He's the quarterback, and the guy next to him is a receiver. He threw 22 touchdowns last year and 16 picks. Both of those guys got NIL offers for $600K to transfer schools, and they turned it down. And they finna get the whole little speech like, I came here to play football and take this team to the playoffs, win championships, and then the money will come after that. Like, nigga, what? Like, bro, you threw 22 touchdowns and 16 picks at Colorado State. You just fucked off $600K.
Make as much money as I can. I know.
I almost don't believe that. $600,000 and you weren't that good?
Who were the offers from? I gotta. This is
oh, that's true. It didn't say what the offer. It just talked about how much money they was turning down.
It's probably Liberty University because they wanted him to go there and be like,
Yeah,
"Women's wombs are ours. Women's wombs are ours."
All right, man. That's crazy.
Better see.
They won't replace us. They won't replace us.
You sound like Harrison Butker.
Nah,
Didn't he just got a deal too? Didn't he just get an extension?
Highest paid kicker all time, man. I'll be honest, I won't shy away from him in fantasy. I don't really give a fuck.
That's crazy.
Life, but points.
Shit, I drafted him in our dynasty league. I was proving a point.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see anything about these niggas turning down this money. I don't think that shit was real.
Damn, niggas lied to me. I ate the trash.
I mean, he's the one that said it, but I'm just trying to think of like, you got to be nice for a school to be like, yeah, take $500,000 to like come and play here. You don't got to be super nice, but like 22 touchdowns, 16 picks, like, yeah, Liberty, they saw a white quarterback who was available and they got tired of rolling niggas out there, so maybe they were trying to do it.
Semi-sports related, y'all see Blueface got 4 years.
Good grief.
Dude, I didn't know Krishan. Is her name Krishan?
Something like that.
Bruh, she got 8.
What?
Duh, that's what somebody told me the other day. Hold on, I'm about to Google this right now.
Who's watching the baby?
Us. How many years did
I didn't know she was on trial.
How do you spell her name?
Like Chris and Sean with no H. CRIFEAN.
Rock pleaded guilty to the latter crimes and was sentenced to 4 years of probation, 120 years.
Oh, she good. 120 years.
No, my bad. 120 hours. My fault.
Okay. What the fuck? She got some of the most hands I've ever seen a woman have. That is a fighter.
Oh, this is the LA Times. Oh, okay, man. Wait, hold on. What day is this? Because somebody told me she got 8 years. I was like, man.
Years.
Yeah, okay. This niggas be lying, bro. This bitch got 30 days in jail for an assault charge.
You still playing Mortal Kombat at all?
Hell no, I ain't played that shit in months.
So did you play all the DLC people you got with the combat pack though?
I didn't play as Homelander and I played as Ermac. I didn't play as Homelander and whoever the last person was.
Did they have Krishan on the DLC?
They should. That's a good suggestion, actually.
All right.
NBA schedule.
We don't gotta talk about that shit. I was gonna talk about some of the key games. The NBA Cup stuff, it's not that.
I'll say this: they lowered the number of back-to-backs.
That's good.
There's no more 4 and 5 nights. There's no more 18 and 30 nights, and then there was like one more metric they did. But basically, they made this easier on as far as like travel and wear and tear goes. So hopefully,
about quality of life stuff. For that's longer. Good.
Did y'all watch any of this shit with the Intuit Dome, the Clippers' new place?
No, I didn't click on the video.
Okay, I didn't either.
I've watched a couple
rings though tonight. So do what you will with that. Yep.
What happens tonight?
They give out rings for the opening of the dome.
For
What
real?
do you mean by that?
Dead ass. Hold on.
Like to the people that built it?
No, to the people in attendance. We all won rings.
That's hard.
Is it?
I would
That's
accept
some
it.
so that's some Clippers that shit to do.
When y'all get All Tech Stadium 2.0 and they give out rings for that, the Jaguars rings for that, you cool?
Well, I will say the New York Knickerbockers are playing the first game of the season in Boston, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TNT.
We're kicking in your crosstown rival right now.
The Villanova Knicks.
All right, man. What the fuck is that? How many of these rings they give out? Is this Marquise Brownlee? Who the fuck is this?
He got a good manicure. This is
That's hilarious.
Law Murray.
Ring
The
night.
new.
I need to know who. I don't hate this because, like, yeah, if you're like a part of the like organization and we just opened up a new like several $billion stadium, I'm gonna give you some fly shit. It's just some Clippers ass shit to do. It's giving out
nasty when your organization has no rings to its name.
That's crazy. You
almost as nasty as hanging an in-season tournament banner, but it's
nobody else has ever done it. Somebody's got to be the first. Especially when you got 17 other banners up there. I don't know how many people can relate to that.
Okay, cool. How many of those is everybody allowed to play in the league?
At least 14 for sure.
Okay, but
at least 14. I don't know. I
don't think
done
it's 14.
They only won what 3 of them in Minnesota. The rest of them, Elgin Baylor was there for most of them. He's a nigga.
Well, you got an exception. You got green eyes.
He did have green eyes. I hate it like that. But not like that picture. Maybe not that guy's picture, but the Intuit Dome is good. That ring is going to be a meme. Like as soon as Kawhi leaves, or when they get bounced in the first round of the playoffs again, or they're in the play-in, or some stupid shit like that, you're gonna have to see that shit every year. You got to think about the internet, Steve. Got to think about the internet.
I got to see a game in there. That shit look crazy.
That shit does look fire.
That shit looks insane.
Inglewood having those 2 big ass futuristic ass stadiums, like literally sandwiched, but like on either side of a Costco and a casino, is hella funny.
And the Forum still standing right there too. Just the pop out with Keenan Friend and the roast of Tom Brady.
They got the YouTube arena or like YouTube theater or whatever right there. That's it's a little cracking right there, and it gets real cracking if you walk across the street.
Real cracking.
We went to the liquor store right across the street from SoFi, and it was bulletproof glass. You could buy do-rags and liquor. You can get everything you want if you so.
It is a family neighborhood if you catch our drift.
It really is. And then I was going to point out the Christmas games. They got Knicks Spurs is the first Christmas game.
I like that.
Timberwolves Mavericks.
Jalen Brunson trying to hit floaters over Wemby.
Oh, he's about to send that shit to 46 and Broadway. Minnesota is going to Dallas. 76ers Celtics, which can't wait to not watch that shit. The geriatric game, Lakers Warriors, and then Nuggets Suns capping the night off. Hopefully they got that guy that knocked all them people out of that courtside.
That's crazy.
Did I know I said his name on accident earlier, but did Miles Bridges find a new team?
No, I thought he got extended.
He's still in
Yuck.
Oh yeah, he got extended by the Hornets.
But
Yeah,
that's crazy. Now you said Paul.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
I didn't even.
Because you paused for a second. I was like, oh shit, that was kind of crazy.
I just meant like yuck as far as like them like saying, okay, you've done enough with us. Let's give you a longer contract. After he beat the hell out of a 110-pound woman. But
fuck that guy.
Yeah, he signed a 3-year, $75 million deal this summer with the Hornets.
Golly.
And I've seen very little to disprove the shit that they said about him, just like that it's just not a thing anymore. But I haven't seen anybody say he didn't do it.
I'm surprised he
good at
was up
basketball,
on the
though.
stage with Sada Baby when they was like cooning for Trump.
Was he? Wait, was he?
No, but
Sada and
if he was available.
Sada and
everybody.
Vezo was.
Peasy.
And Peasy. Oh, look at these 3 fucking coons.
Miles Bridges just looks like he did it. Like that's the hardest thing for me is like he looks like he beats bitches. Got that eye.
Just wait till he's no longer counting on NBA money. You're gonna put it in the rap.
Oh my God, Streets is gonna be fed. Something crazy.
Shit is nasty out here.
All right, let's talk a little football.
Let me attend to my perros. Okay, we got a little hypothetical. If that's that's my bread and butter right there. For the fellas here, so 3 answers I'm needing from you. What would you like? Heavy emphasis on like to see happen this NFL season, and we need things. We need one that is like basically promise, like you can assure that this thing basically is going to happen, and you also like to see it happen. We need a less likely but could happen. Then we need the moonshot. This is probably not going to happen, but I would be very happy if it did happen. Who wants to start?
Okay, I'll go first for the promise one. I would like to see, because I'm going promise and I think it's very possible, I'd like to see Lamar win a Super Bowl. I'd like to see our guy up there hoisting up the Lombardi.
You said that's the promise?
Yeah, like I could see that. Like I feel pretty confident that could and can.
So
and
you're
will
saying,
happen.
so you saying this means the Ravens are going to win Super Bowl?
It's something
That's
that I
what
would
I'm
also
saying.
like to see. Yeah.
I don't think you're picking up what I'm putting down. This would need to be like,
well, I can't promise anything, Blake.
No, but it's just one of them things where it's like you're not getting plus money if you bet this.
Okay.
That's probably the right way to think about it. Want me to start?
Yeah.
You go. You go first.
Okay.
Say some
What I would
bullshit.
like to see this season, and I put this in the promise category, I think Caleb Williams Rookie of the Year. I think that is. I don't know if he's getting challenged for that. Okay.
Okay.
Picking up what
Sure.
I'm putting down.
Okay.
Okay. Less likely to happen, but could happen. What I would like to see happen. And I'm gonna revert back to my boys on this one. I think the Saints winning the NFC South. I think right now people probably look at the Buccaneers and maybe a healthy version of Kirk Cousins leading the Falcons and probably favor both of those teams over us. But I do feel like this is a scenario where the Saints again may be a 9-win team and it may take 11 to win the South. And I think we could probably get our way to 11 and win the South. Just based on our schedule and who we have to play and everything like that. My moonshot would be Michael Vick getting back in good graces with Arthur Blank and the Falcons like receiving him and putting him where he needs to be within their franchise, the legend that he is. And I don't really know. I think that just because he lied to his face about like the dog shit and they just haven't been able to see eye to eye about that since then, that probably will not happen. But I do feel like Michael Vick is a legend that is accepted as a legend by the NFL, the players, and he can't go home. And it's very annoying, honestly, because he should be able to go home. Like he still reps the Falcons, he still loves the Falcons, but the Falcons don't take him in the way that they probably should. So I'd like to see that bridge mended. And I don't know if it can be, but I'd like to see it happen.
Okay, that was a good one.
Yeah.
You want to go next, or I'll go?
I can't think of anything that I would like to see that's also a promise thing. I don't like a lot. So I would say my less likely but could happen. What I would like to see would be what I said for promise: Lamar winning a Super Bowl. I'll put that up there.
I like that.
My moonshot be the Chargers winning the Super Bowl.
I hear you.
I would like to see that. Or I won't even go as far as the Chargers winning the Super Bowl. I would just like to see Justin Herbert put together like an MVP caliber season. Like quiet the doubts, even if he doesn't win it, but just have like an undeniable like 55 touchdowns, 50 touchdowns, 10 picks, some good rushing numbers, like very efficient.
All-time season.
All time. One of the best.
Nigga said 50 touchdowns so casually.
He said 50 or 55.
Yeah.
I hate this nigga so much, man.
You literally asked me for a moonshot, so you wanted me to say, I hope he does something that he's done before.
You could have said Joey Bosa gets his first All-Pro. That'd be a moonshot too.
I wouldn't like to see that though.
Okay,
damn.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to see
about
that.
Diane Henley become an All-Pro.
There you go.
Doesn't matter to me one way or another. I'm gonna have the jersey regardless. No, but I think just because of like how people treat Justin Herbert, he put together one of them seasons. Just niggas gotta shut the fuck up, and that's all I want. People shut the fuck up.
Okay.
He does get some unfair hate. I agree with you on that.
And then
Start throwing the ball down the field.
Yeah. See, look. He throw 50. He honestly he throws 50 touchdowns. Blake gonna have to answer the front door.
They gonna be 50 green passes.
Yeah. All right.
That jet touch pass from college football.
It's 50 touchdowns.
He plays so fucking cheap.
I'm gonna tell you right now. There's gonna be a Thursday night where I'm like, I can't be on the pod. You guys are gonna be an hour in, and Blake's just gonna get a knock on the door and be like, "What's going on?"
The ring notification gonna go off.
Nah, it's dark outside. Close my eyes. He's gonna hear scuffling in the background. Blake's getting whooped. I gotta think about it for the promised one though, because I can't really think of nothing that I'd like to see that's promised. I will, as much as it's like I'm supposed to be a hater because of like a division rivalry. Like we're at the point with like Pat Mahomes that I just kind of want to continue to see history being made. So I guess I'd like to see him continue doing all the shit he does, win MVPs and all that stuff. I guess
that's what you praying for.
I'm not praying for any of this stuff.
Run like this.
Yeah, I'm actually Mahomes won another MVP. I'm jumping ship.
That is nasty.
I'm fucking out of here, buddy. I'm fucking out of here. Ooh, if they win a Super Bowl, I'm about to retroactively be out of here.
That is nasty.
I'm sure I got a shirt somewhere I could pull out.
That's
a Jamal Charles Special Olympics jersey or something. I got it.
I'll never forget when I was with. I think LSU was playing Georgia, and we was somewhere, and then I think they was fucking you guys up at the half. This nigga came back out with a Georgia shirt on. Thought that shit had me dying.
They were beating our fucking ass.
All right, bet. Let me go. I'm gonna start with my moonshot first. I'm gonna go the Jets win the Super Bowl. And then we got that can kind of happen, right? But not the promise.
You would like to see the Jets win a Super Bowl, Jamal?
No, not really, but like
that's what it's about. Like is the important part.
The whole question.
Things that you would like to see happen.
Yeah, I don't want to say the Jags to win the Super Bowl because that's too fucking easy. Honestly, you know what? I'll go for a moonshot. I want to see the Cowboys win the fucking Super Bowl. Yeah, we would get some great television.
That'd be some fucking chaos.
We get fucking chaos and great television. So yeah, moonshot. Cowboys go to the Super Bowl and win.
Go to the Super Bowl and lose would be great television too.
I can kind of see happening. Goodness. I would like to see Trevor Lawrence get back on track and have like a top 10 quarterback season like he did in his second season. So like let him crack 30 touchdowns and like 10, 12.
30 touchdowns. Like what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, whatever.
No, 30 is a bit more reasonable, sir.
Yeah, this nigga said
Russell Wilson had like 28 last year. People thought he sucked. So come on.
This nigga said 55. Fuck out of here, nigga. It's only been done once. And then like a promise.
Trevor Lawrence never had 30 touchdowns. This nigga's crap.
Yeah, hold on.
He had like
Tyrell
27
said 55
or something.
touchdowns so that he gets respected. That's like the best season ever.
And you niggas would still hate. You niggas would still hate. You niggas would still hate. You niggas would still hate.
Yeah, I would.
And then
Trevor Lawrence only throw 25 touchdowns. This nigga is a bum, bro.
Hey, he got you niggas out of here in the playoffs when it counted.
That's a fact.
Yeah, fucked you all in the ass. So
he didn't do anything.
It is this. Yes, he did. And then the promise, I will say.
Oh man,
she's AFC Championship. There'll be an AFC title game again.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Fact.
Yeah,
I'd like to see that.
Fuck you,
you hater.
It's not okay. It's not okay when I hate.
Joe Milton's better than Justin Herbert on paper.
Oh my god, the way you niggas.
If you saw both of them in a practice just throwing against air, who would you take?
Justin Herbert for sure.
Shut the fuck up.
Because somehow one of them niggas would find a way to be inaccurate against air. It would be impressive.
That's bullshit. I've seen the preseason highlights. He was dotting shit.
Oh yeah, okay, dotting. Yes, the balls were completed sometimes.
and the ball was going more than 12 yards. So I don't think you know anything about that kind of football.
Sure. Okay. Great.
Are you gonna trade for him on your trial
Blake,
on Madden?
you're about to have to
Already
block
did.
my number because I'm about to just send you fucking Justin Herbert deep balls every day for the next 45 days straight.
You can't count it as a 70-yard pass when Eckler took it 65.
Okay. Watch me. Block my number. Block me back. All right, let's do over under so we can go the fuck home. Jesus Christ, this is absurd. I'm glad this is the one we're starting with. Gonna start with the AFC East.
I knew
they got the Jets over under of 9.5 games.
Over.
Okay. So
How many games did they win last year?
5, I think. Jets
I feel like they probably won like 6 or 7, maybe.
I don't think they had their pick.
This is absurd. 9.5.
They won. Yeah, okay. They won 7 games last year.
Okay, yeah.
Was Zach Wilson carrying the load?
Okay, so Jamal, you got them winning what? Would you say
I'll go
11, 12?
11 and 6.
Okay. I'm just gonna run through their schedule for you real quick, just so you can like get an idea. So they start the season Monday night in San Francisco. They got Tennessee, New England, Denver. Pretty easy. They really got Tennessee, New England, Denver, Minnesota. Pretty easy stretch there. 4-game stretch. Then they got Buffalo, Pittsburgh, New England again, Houston, Arizona, Indy. Kind of got a weak ass schedule now. I'm looking at it. Seattle, Miami again, Jacksonville, Rams, Buffalo, and Miami again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. I'm giving them 8 wins. I'm going under. Just off of that.
Crazy.
Just off that schedule.
Give me 12.
Under 12 or 8. Blake's got 12. Okay. Damn, you niggas are high on them. That's crazy.
That's a fact.
I feel like this has a chance to be your guys' worst pick of the season. Like there's a world where they win 6 games. We're gonna see. All right. Then we got the Patriots. Last season they won 4 games. Their over under this year is 4.5 games.
Damn, that's
which I think is the lowest in the league.
It is hard to say somebody's going to do worse than this.
They've got some big losses too. Like Christian Barmore got blood clots. We don't know if he's going to be able to come back and play.
Judon just got sent out today. They never
and they just traded Matthew Judon too, their best pass rusher. So they lost 2 of their 3 best defenders.
Yeah, their wide receiver room is a fucking mess.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at their schedule. They play the AFC South and the NFC North, it looks like. No, never mind. NFC West. Yeah, they play the NFC West and the AFC South.
Under.
Yeah.
It's hard to say somebody's going to. Yeah, I got to go under. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'll
looking
go
at
under and take 4.
There's 4 games that I feel pretty confident that they could win, which means
they're going to win one random ass one
for sure. I'm going to go over and say 5 games, which is
I'll go
still
under and say 4.
low.
I was watching their preseason game today. Donta Hightower is their inside linebacker coach.
Oh yeah,
he was just playing, bro.
They brought the gang back. Blake, you said under as well, right? 4 games.
Yeah,
I'll go 4.
All right. Then we got the Miami Dolphins. Last season, they won 11 games. They're basically running the same squad back. I think a lot of their players that got injured last season should be.
They might be back. I feel like they got hurt towards mid to late season.
Yeah, Jalen Phillips got hurt pretty late. I think he'll be back mid season.
And they lost Christian Wilkins too. That's a big loss.
And it's a very big loss. That's true.
Yeah. And is Xavier Howard not on the roster no more? Is he gone?
I feel like he's there.
I'm not
or was
sure.
he might have been one of them free agents that didn't get picked up by anybody.
Yeah, that's
true.
True,
He's a free agent currently.
Yeah.
They added somebody. Hold on. They added another corner.
They just seem to stink towards the end of the year, dog.
You didn't pick up Jordan Poyer?
Yeah, they got Jordan Poyer, Javon Holland, Kendall Fuller, and then Jalen Ramsey. They also added Odell Beckham Jr.
He's so washed.
He the finest of detergents.
It's not looking great.
Nigga,
So yeah, they're over.
bounce.
Their over under is 9.5 games. They got a pretty tough schedule. Jacksonville starting the season out in Miami, Buffalo, Seattle, Tennessee, New England, Indy, Arizona, the Rams, the Raiders, Green Bay, San Francisco, Cleveland. Like they play all the like decent teams in the AFC at least. But I feel like 10 games is still manageable, especially if I'm gonna go over and go 10 games.
Damn.
9.5.
I'm gonna go under.
Okay, you got to if you got the Jets go winning 12 or 11 games.
Yeah,
that's not possible for like 3 teams to go double digits. I think 3 teams go double digits.
They can, especially if you have the Pats going 4.
Yeah, Pats probably have to win less than 4, but I can.
Yeah, I'll take the under. Give me 8.
I got 11 for the Fins, for the fishies.
I'm gonna go 8 and 9.
Yeah, I feel like did the AFC North have all of their teams win double-digit games last year, or no? The Steelers won 9 games. I think it was close.
Yeah, Tomlin still ain't had a losing record.
All right, and then we got the Buffalo Bills, which I think are probably like one of the more polarizing teams this offseason because have Josh Allen, so you kind of feel like things should still go well, but I feel like their roster kind of just fell apart.
They kind of got decimated by injuries a little bit. I know they lost Matt Milano. He's a really good linebacker. He's like an all-pro guy too, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I think
Tre'Davious White is gone.
I think they lost. Come back on the bicep though.
Jordan Poyer is gone. Is Micah Hyde still there, or is Micah Hyde gone too?
Micah Hyde's also gone. Their current starting safeties are Taylor Rapp and DeMar Hamlin.
Shout out to DeMar Hamlin,
American hero.
Sure, man. They got Rasul Douglas, Kyer Elam. Ed Oliver certainly hasn't lived up to that. And then their offense is Josh Allen, James Cook, Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman, Curtis Samuel, and Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox. Same offensive line, it looks like for the most part. Yeah.
And Benny the Butcher.
I feel like they have. It is also at 10.5.
Ooh, under.
10, or are you going lower than that?
You said 10.5 or 9.5?
10.5.
Yeah, no, I'll go. Ah, shit.
I think I'm going to have them also winning 11 games just because, I feel like they're like a shoe-in for 11 games every year. I'll have to see otherwise to kind of go against it.
I'll go under and go 10. Yeah, I was thinking like 9 or 10, so give me 10.
All right, so based off that, you guys have the Jets winning that division. Or I guess
did we do all 4 teams already?
Yeah, Jets, Pats, Dolphins, Bills.
God,
it's close though. So could come down to for most of you guys for division wins and shit like that. So no clear winner there. All right, and then we got the NFC East, the opposite of a tough division.
That's funny. This will be a fun division though.
Yeah, I mean, quarterback, young quarterback in Washington. Giants are the Giants. I don't really know if there's anything fun going on there, but the Eagles and the Cowboys are always a good time. So the Commanders have an over-under of 6.5 games, which
I'm going under.
I like them at 6 as well.
Yeah.
I
think I'd go the same as well. Rookie quarterback, decent, tough-ish division, at least tough division to play in, even if the teams aren't always good.
I kind of like some of their pieces. It's just that line, bro. That line was fucking clearly the worst in the league last year.
Yeah, let me look at their.
And I know his Jaden Daniels' mobility to help, but they kind of got some. They got
Brian Robinson. They got Austin Eckler, Terry McLaurin, De'Ami Brown.
Yeah.
Luke McCaffrey is one of their starting receivers.
And Dan Quinn running the show over there.
Dan Quinn is running the
he
show.
is over there. Yeah.
Oh, they got Zach Ertz. I didn't realize they picked him up.
Damn, he gotta be old as fuck now.
They picked
Tyler give me the under.
Clelin Ferrell is there now.
He's shout out to the Raiders for drafting him before Josh Allen.
That defensive end that the Raiders took like 4th overall.
Oh, I'm sure he's tremendous.
2018 or something like that. Yeah, he was asked. They also got Bobby Wagner. I forgot he went there. They got Dante Fowler, Jeremy Chin's there, Michael Davis also from the Chargers. Okay, I mean, it looks like a better roster than it was last year. I'll give them that much. 6 wins is for all of us. The Giants also have an over-under of 6.5, which I think this is a pretty clear under for me. I don't really like anything they've got going on there. Daniel Jones, Devin Singletary, Malik Neighbors, and then
I think their defense might be cool. Like I feel like they got a really good like front seven because you got Brian Burns, you got Dexter Lawrence who's an All-Pro, and you got what's my man Kevon Thibodeau? He had like double-digit sacks last year. I know they got that good linebacker Bobby Okereke.
Yeah, Azeez Ojulari is there too now.
Yep. Yeah, it's just
He's
that
decent.
The secondary I'm kind of unsure of.
I don't know a single one of their people in their secondary.
The O-line was the worst in the league last year too.
Yeah, and they added John Runyon, who's decent, and then Jermaine Illuminor, their right tackle, is supposed to replace Evan Neal, which is you hate to see it.
I wanted us to draft Evan Neal so fucking bad. Yeah. Thank goodness.
Thomas has been solid. They added a new left guard and right tackle should both be good. So you got to hope that line steps up and Daniel Jones can like be decent for once.
Yeah,
this has to be over 6.5 for me. I think they get to 8. I don't think they're getting to, like.
Ooh.
I just think the pressure on this organization, how bad that they've been, the fact that like maybe it's the Hard Knocks effects of them like believing in themselves so much, but
yeah,
I think they can get to 8.
I left that Hard Knocks feeling worse about them. They don't have a terrible schedule though. Like outside of their division,
you said 6.5, right?
Yeah,
I'll go over. I'll give them 7.
Yeah, outside of their division, they play Baltimore, Cincinnati, Cleveland. Like a couple tough games, but nothing crazy. They got Carolina on the schedule. Sorry, Jamal. You said
I do want to see Malik Neighbors. I got 7.
Over 7. Okay, almost as good as the Jets. I'm gonna go under and say 6 games here as well. All right, the Eagles have a line of 10.5. Feels kind of high.
That does feel kind of high.
Feels kind of high. For what they've lost on that O-line, which has like been their strength, that feels high for me.
Well, they just lost Kelsey, right?
Yeah, I guess. Tyler.
I know he's like an All-Pro and he's like the best center in the league, but I know they drafted a guy that's been in the wings for like 2 years now, and I feel like they're kind of smart with, and I feel like they drafting linemen and develop them pretty well. So
yeah, 2 good ones.
They ain't gonna have no bullshit out there. They still got They still got what? Mailata's a good left tackle. They got Johnson, and then Landon Dickerson's one of the better guards in the league now.
Yeah,
I still can't believe they fucking let the Eagles draft him, bro.
They got Mekhi Becton. You just see seeing random ass names on these rosters.
Oh yeah,
over for me.
He kept tearing his knee up.
I'll put him at 11.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, somebody got to win some games here. Fuck it, I'll take the over too. Give me 12.
Over 12. Over 11. Yeah, I think I like 11 too.
I don't want to copy Blake again. I feel like I've copied him a couple of times.
Who could have seen that coming?
My brilliant football mind.
Fucking slurp bros over here. Jesus Christ.
All right. Relax.
All right. Then lastly, we have the Dallas Cowboys, which it's looking at pulling up their depth chart. This looks like I'm pulling up their depth chart from like 7 years ago. Dak, Zeke, CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, DeMarcus Lawrence, like Eric Kendricks. Like this is all fucking 2012 team. Goodness gracious.
What's their line at?
Their line's at 9.5 games. So I like the over. I think I like them winning 11 games as well.
I like them at 12.
Give me 10.
Over 12. They need to get this money shit figured out though. They got all their best players need some money.
Oh yeah, they got to pay CD, Dak, and fucking.
I think they go crazy to end it in this era of it and losing the first round.
Like, you think they have a good season, losing the first round, and then blow it up?
Dog, the way CD ended the year last year, yes.
He was a fucking problem last year.
Bro, he was fucking killing last year.
All right. Yeah, I'm excited to see what this secondary is supposed to look like. They were nasty last year without Trayvon Diggs. So let's see what he does. All right. Well, that's it for over-unders. Put another one in the books. Can't wait to revisit these at the end of the year and see how the Jets do. Hopefully I get to rub in some wrongness here.
Yeah, we'll see.
We shall. Well, that's it for me. Ain't got nothing else.
Me neither.
Let me see if I got anything else.
You don't.
I do want to give a shout out to Winston. He threw his first he threw like a music like concert, like a showcase for artists and stuff. He's doing his thing. I want to give a shout out to him. That was pretty dope. I'm sure that did well. I want to give a shout out to the U.S. national women's soccer team. Shout out to you guys for winning the gold, the Queens.
Did you have some interest in that game or something?
Oh yeah, I won.
Got it. Okay.
Shout out to the men winning the gold. I won on that too. Shout out to France for covering the spread. That's about it, man.
Do you have any opposite of shout outs you want to give when it comes to your betting recently?
Okay. Fuck the refs for hoeing the women's 3-on-3 team, because that last game against Spain, they were kind of hoeing them. They should have won the gold. I believed in them because they turned it around. So fuck you for that. I'm not gonna go super hard on this one, opposite of a shout out, and say fuck them, but the women's national team, they kind of let me down. They didn't win by 15. They barely won, actually. So I didn't get that.
Not winning by 15 is crazy.
And I would like to say I'm about to put in my application for WNBA media coverage credentials pretty soon, because the ladies took some time off for the Olympics, and I hit 2 tickets today. I'm clearly an expert. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So WNBA Jamal over here.
I hear you. Big W.
You gotta go ahead. You gotta add it to your Twitter bio. They'll probably come and find you once you do that.
Oh, come on, man. It is what it is. And you know what? I'm gonna bless the people with a 3-leg for tomorrow. Okay. So we got take Mercury money line against the Fever, because Diana Taurasi, old ass, she hate Caitlin Clark, so they're gonna come out and she gonna come out. So and then so that's plus 140 Mercury money line, Storm money line, that's minus 300, and the Sun at minus 5.5 against the Wings. The Wings got hella people hurt, so they banged up.
Okay.
But
Seju Sabali just came back.
Yeah, but it ain't enough. They stink. I think they only have like 7 wins. But I think.
Do you have any players we should look out for in those games at all? Any like specific names you got for me? Any player props you got?
Nah, I ain't got no props, but
okay.
The African chick on the Wings, man, take the over her points, because she be gunning. She won the MVP of the All-Star game.
Neka Ogumake.
There we go. Shout out to you, Blake. Great pronunciation.
Gumbawale.
Yeah, there we go. That too. Shout out to both of them. But yeah.
Okay. Look at you. All right. I was trying to test your knowledge a little bit, make sure you were who you say you
I
are.
do this, bro.
I do this. Just gotta verify. Trust but verify.
Shout out to anybody that taps in with me and uses my picks, man. I will never lead you down the wrong path. On purpose.
You gotta start that Discord, man.
Come on, man.
$1 a month.
69 cents a month.
I can get you linked up with Jonte Porter, man. Y'all get it going together.
Shout out to Jonte Porter, man. Free to real. Tell your side of the story, Jonte. Come on this black platform and let us know.
We know you didn't do it.
Come on, man.
Yeah, for sure you didn't.
That nigga's ill, bro. That nigga bet an $80,000 parlay on his unders. That nigga's an idiot.
Sick fuck. All right.
All right, we out.
Let's go.
Easy.
Bye.
162.